morning chatting with the queen of craft, Dawn Bibby, who manages to raise lots of money for charity by simply making a card. And I was just telling her that I had an autograph, apparently, on eBay recently, which failed to reach its reserve price of 47p. So that's a difference in our worlds. You are the queen of craft.
Your autograph just sent my brother sky high. He loved it.
Did it? What,
my brother's you signed a card for me.
47p's worth.
He would have paid much more than that, Debbie. I
oh, well,
promise
that's made me feel much better. We've got lots to look forward to in the show, haven't we?
We really have.
Lots coming up, and the famous sticky dots are back in stock. Shall we have a little look in more detail of what's coming up a little bit later as the show progresses? Going to be looking at these. These are the Versamark kit with the ink pad, the inker, the marker, and the 3 embossing powders. £15 or 41p. Brand new today, that one, Dawn.
This is brand new today. This is the must-have kit. If you are having problems with your embossing, you need this kit. It is incredible. You've got the pen also, so you can freehand draw your own emboss motifs. Yeah. You've got gold, silver, and clear powder, and a re-inker for your powder. Oh, fab.
So that's coming up a little bit later on. I like the look of these metal flake cards very much indeed. There is an introductory price of £15 and 15p. The A4 embossed metal flake cards can be yours in between 5 and 7 working days' time. What a fabulous rainbow of colours there.
Oh, they are such beautiful colours, Debbie, and you've got those 2 colour choices. Now, this is a pearlescent card that is foiled with those little sort of like speckles of metallic in there. They are beautiful.
They are really, really gorgeous. Lots to show you actually in the show. We're going to be looking at lots of sets. These are 2 paper packs with the scrapbook album and the die cuts. These are brand new today, and they're £22 and 98p, and you've got the choice of love or story time on these.
Now, these are fabulous, Debbie. They are so beautiful to work with, 12-inch by 12-inch. They have the most gorgeous colours. So you've got some really nice fresh colours in there, but also some fantastic sort of shabby chic colours.
Shabby chic?
Shabby chic.
Like the sound of that.
The distressed look, they're beautiful.
like the sound of those. Now, we've got something similar to these little punches at home that kids make lots of shapes out and use them for their cards. £18 and 64p is the price on this. Now, interchangeable, so you've got lots of different shapes in there, all to be used
together. You do, you have lots of shapes there, and basically the handle enables you, if you have problems with carpal tunnel or arthritis, use the handle, it's giving you more leverage. You pop the different shapes in there and you press out onto paper, sticker sheets, whatever you like, make your own little designs.
Can you use them without the handle if you want to?
You can, but they're a little bit more difficult.
Okay, because they're quite small, aren't they? Okay, we're going to be looking at the quilling board with the quilling papers, the slotted tool and the needle for £13 and 77p. That's an introductory price. You see that red box price, it all kind of adds up and you make lots of savings. 583-582, that item number. Quilling?
Quilling. This is where you take little strips of paper and you twist them to make beautiful little shapes like flowers or little chicks or rabbits. You do get a full instruction sheet with this one, so it's a great one to get started. Fantastic price too.
Okay, now we are going to be starting off with something really rather special. Of course, we always have a Today Special value in the day. It's a cleaning one today, but we're starting this show with one of our very own hot picks, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is our hot pick, what we have been waiting for.
It's such a little kit, and people look at this and think, what's so exciting about this? Yeah. But I tell you, I cannot live without these little things. They are incredible. Now, this is a roll of sticky dots. Sticky dots is a dry adhesive, okay? We call it a dry adhesive because you've no spillage, you can't mark anything, you can't get it, well, you can't get it where you shouldn't have to get it. Debbie, are you listening? Okay. It comes on a roll. It's like dot matrix system, so it's loads of tiny little dots, and you apply it with pressure, okay? Now, one of these rolls on the high street is £3.45.
You're kidding, one
roll, £3.45. We've got 6 rolls, okay, so how much would that be?
6, it's £20 worth, is it?
Just for the 6 rolls, okay. And then we are also giving you the adhesive pickup. Now, the adhesive pickup is to correct those mistakes, so you definitely need one of these, Debbie.
Yes, I think I do, yeah, definitely. But now, 6 of them. Now, you might notice that every time you're in the studio with me, you come in with a certain amount of sticky dots and you leave with quite a lot left because they are fab, and sometimes we just don't have them in stock, you know, and it's a real problem. You can't get sticky dots, and you need them for so many things. So get your 6 rolls today and your little picker-upper as well. well is if you make little mistakes like I do, for £11.55. 582412, that item number. Now, you know, there is a way that you can never be caught short of sticky dots again.
Wonderful.
And that's because we have an auto delivery system. That means that every 60 days, sticky dots will be delivered to your home. You'll pay the standard postage and packaging for any of the further deliveries, and there's no obligation to continue. So if you decide, I'm all sticky dotted out, I've got enough sticky dots to last me till doomsday, you can cancel the programme at any time. You just need your credit card or your debit card to join this system. It's available in the UK mainland and through the telephone ordering system only. Now, it's a slightly different order number, I believe this, 583808. That's for the auto delivery, £11.55. Imagine never running out of sticky dots.
Never running out of sticky dots, I know.
Yeah.
But if people just want to try it today, they can order that normal number, can't they? If they've
Absolutely.
never had them before. Now then, if you've never had sticky dots before, I'm going to just open this up and show you. Can you see that tiny, tiny series of dots just on there? There you go. Just a tiny series of dots.
Yeah.
Now, that is what we're going to apply onto our card, just with pressure of the fingertip. So what I do, I use my roll of sticky dots and I use my fingers as a little applicator. Then I keep my forefinger, and this is going to press it onto the paper. So I'm using it in this way. So now, if I put that down and press with my finger and lift up, I've then got the dots back on the card. Now, please do not use sticky dots like a double-sided tape where you go right the way around. You're wasting it. It is more expensive than double-sided tape, but you don't have to mess around with the background sheet. Now, here you can see we've just two dots, two specks of sticky dots on either side. That is enough to actually hold that on for us. So now we can position that directly onto our card. Now, the beauty of sticky dots is if I put that down, oh, I think it's not quite straight. I've got more silver on this side than here. As long as I haven't thrown it on the floor, as long as I haven't put a great deal of pressure on it, I can lift it back off, okay?
You can readjust it.
Once I actually press it down properly, then it's not going to be happy at lifting off there. So now we can put it back down, decide we've got it in exactly the right place, and put the pressure right down on it.
Now, you know, in the past I've used other glues, and I've tried to do matting and layering, and I've used too much glue. I've squidged it down, it's come up, it's made a right mess, it's sort of squidged out of there. But it's such a clean way of sticking and an easy way of sticking,
Very
isn't
easy,
it?
but also if you'd have used a paper on there, then it could have wrinkled the paper if you're using a wet glue. Dry adhesive does not wrinkle any of your papers. Now, again, so we're just going to keep doing that. That's it. And that applies it. And can you see, once I've used this tape, I always go back and check that I've used it all. Once I'm happy with that, I throw that away.
You can often go back and find little ones that you've missed out, can't you? If you want to be really thrifty, if you haven't managed to steal enough, I mean, buy enough of them from Dawn, you know, and you go back and get those little ones out.
Now then, I'll show you just on the paper here. Say I get sticky dots where I don't want it, okay? So I've got them on here, and I think, oh, I've done it by mistake. I don't want that to be there. We then take our adhesive pickup and we use it like a little razor. Can you see? Just keep going over it until it picks all those dots up. So now you can see there, completely clean. It's cleared every single dot off my sheet.
All gone. So if you were to spill some glitter on there, it's not going to stick to the sticky dots because
not now that we've got it off.
You've got rid of them. That little mistake.
Now, what will happen here, Debbie? Eventually, you'll get this a bit grubby at the corners. And then what we do, we just cut it off.
I was just touching that then. First of all, I thought it was a bit of foam. It's like you remember you used to get the crepe-soled sandals in the summer? Did you ever used to get those?
Yes, I do remember.
That's what it feels like. It's, you know, when you used to get those crepe soles. They used to be very slippery, actually, when you used to get them.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's made.
But just cut off the corner and you carry on going, OK? So, again, if I'm working with my little motif here, I'm just going to put my sticky dots on again, can you see? And then that will stick down in place. So it really is that easy. You know, it's there to stay for us now. If you're using, can I just tell you, if you're doing something really heavy duty, then I would still go back to double-sided tape or silicone glue. If it wants to be something that you want to make sure, like a heavy box or something.
Yes.
But it's acid-free, so you can use it for scrapbooking. For all your card making, for your general sticking like this, it is perfect. I mean, here I'm going to use it for this little box just to hold this down for us. And this should be okay, but I'm going to put a little bit of extra adhesion on here. So I'm going to put that just into my corner. So when I build this up, like so, can you see? Yeah. I'm going to hold it into that corner there for me. And then, same on this corner. This is one of the boxes coming up in the next kit. And we're going to build these boxes, and the little flaps, this goes down, and this flap's going to stick on the bottom. So I'm going to put... So if it's something a bit heavier weight, and you've only got your sticky dots handy, then please just use a little bit more sticky dots for your heavier weight projects.
Will it show through on vellum?
Any adhesive actually does show through on vellum. I don't care what any company says, they all say they've got solutions for vellum. Everything shows through a little bit, okay, a little bit. So again, just use it underneath where you're going to stick it down. For example, if we're using the vellum motif here, I saw that. If we're using the vellum motif...
sorry, I was just they were in the way of
or you're keeping them warm,
Yep.
then just put it behind the body. Can you see?
Yeah.
Put it behind where the little motif is, so that when we stick this on, you can't see the sticky dots.
Fabulous, yeah. They're just so useful. You can't really
so
be without them,
you
can you?
can't go without. And as I said, the price on QVC is just incredible.
Well, you were saying, what, $3.45 per roll?
$3.45 per roll. Another
Singly.
thing, I always take these with me when I travel. If my hems drop down, I stick my hems back up. They come out when you wash them. They do come out when you wash them.
But they work for a little while.
Quick fix, they're brilliant. Stick ribbon down with it too. I missed that one.
Fabulous. $11.55. That's about £20 worth of sticky dots there. 582412. You've also got the little picker-upper as well. So that's just like an eraser for sticky dots. So if you do make a little mistake, doesn't matter, you get rid of them. If you use a lot of sticky dots, then you can have them delivered to you every 60 days. This is the auto delivery feature. It's a 583808, and you charge at $11.55 for those. But it means that you'll never run out of them. So you know, it's a fabulous thing if you are a crafter, and you can even mend your hems.
You can mend your hems. Honestly,
well.
I did it the other morning. I'm not good at sewing.
Maybe I thought you would be really good at sewing.
My mum was a tailoress, but no, I didn't. Not in a straight line. Embroidery, yes, but not in a straight line.
You rebelled against that. Now, this is still to come. It's a set of 36, what's it called? Impress on dual markers.
Yeah, Impress dual markers.
All right, OK.
I don't know where the ons come from.
OK, £36.15. That's an introductory price, and that is absolutely brand new today. Now, do you know what? This is my first spring surprise, and I'm glad I'm sharing it with you. This is a special thing that we're doing every day throughout the spring. It might be a special price, it might be free postage and packaging or reduced postage and packaging. It might be something really, really special. Now, what we've got for you today for our spring surprise is this. It's Dawn Bibby Designs 66 printed papers with cards and boxes and foil die cuts. And postage and packaging is absolutely free, so you're saving $5.95 on postage and packaging. Add to that the fact that we've got an introductory price of $40.82 and 2 easy payments of £20.41. You would have to be mad not to go for that, wouldn't you?
I'm trying to find the back of my easel. We're just moving this in a little bit. Well, I mean, this is incredible. To have this deal is incredible. Now, this is my very own kit, the Dawn Bibby Designs kit. This was the last collection that I made. You are getting the now acetates have just been such hot business, I have to tell you. Foiled acetates. Now, the designs are the hearts, the flower, the swirl, the butterfly, and the dragonfly. You're getting A4 sheets. I cut them down because I didn't have enough space on the board.
Sheets,
the big sheets.
So it's that size. Each one's that size. Yeah.
So you've got A4 sheets, you've got them with silver foil, with white foil, then you've got A4 vellum with a silver foil over or a white foil over. And again, the flowers go throughout, so clear vellum. Here you've also got the acetate overcoat. So this is an overcoat that goes over the front of your card. In fact, let me just grab one because then you can understand what it is a little bit better.
Oh, lovely.
Now here, we've colour tinted this with alcohol inks as well. So you can have it clear.
Yes.
Or you can have it coloured. Look at that.
Wow, that is such a fab effect, isn't it?
Beautiful. So we've used our little acetate there. Can you see with a heart on?
Yeah.
And it's just an overlap. OK, we've got loads more to show you, Debbie.
Oh, so many. Do you know, very, very popular, but I must warn you that the free postage and packaging, which is the deal behind the spring surprise, lasts for 2 hours only for the length of this craft show, which is our regular Tuesday afternoon feature.
Now then, these are actually decorative boxes and bags, and I'm afraid they've got squashed in transit. But you can make these tiny little boxes up. You've also got accordion books that fit in the boxes.
Yes.
So you can make special little keepsakes or gifts for people. So you've got 2 sizes of boxes, and you've also got a little gift bag here as well. So you can decorate the little gift bag, so you can put chocolates in there for Easter or for Mother's Day, whatever you like. So you've got all of those. You can see you've got acetate tops that just pop into the boxes as well. You see here how that's just a little pop-in lid.
So
you make a very special gift. So if you make your own chocolates or you bought some off our Thorntons yesterday, I know, wasn't that a fab show?
I know.
Then you can pop them in there. You're getting tags in there too.
Yeah.
Now, these are the accordion books, Debbie, and the accordion books are fabulous. You've got 2 different sizes again, the little one and the large one. And have a look at this. See, look who's peering out of this one.
I looked at the other side of that and I thought, she hasn't put me on it. And then I realised I was getting oversensitive. But aren't they fab? You know,
they are
be
fab.
A memento of a party, a wedding, a christening, whatever, couldn't it?
Yeah, certainly. And also they fit in those little boxes. They're the perfect sizes. So we've got 2 sizes, and you also have 6 of the small and you have 4 of the large, okay? And you're getting these little buckles that you can decorate with your ink pads too. Yeah. So you're getting some white sheer ribbon also to go through your little buckles.
There's a lot in this kit, isn't there?
There's too much, actually, far too much. You've also got the cardstock die cuts in the flowers, the butterflies and dragonflies, silver on white, white on white pearl, then you're getting vellum, silver with white, and then you're getting these, which are like a mock Pergamano effect. Wow. Now, I designed these specially so that you could have that look of Pergamano, but without all the work. It's a bit of a cheat, really, and I'm just trying to get my eye over here.
Well, do you know, I like the effect of Pergamano, but actually I haven't got the patience to do it, or the eyesight, actually, to do Pergamano.
But how about that? That's a 2-minute card.
Oh, that's
And that is created with one of the shadow cards in the kit, the vellum, we've put some jewels in there, and we popped it on with brads. So very, very simple. So you're getting all of those 2 that you can create. Moving on to our next board, we then have here the frames. Now, these are easy frames for you to pop out, upside down frames, but easy frames, you pop them out and you can decorate your little accordion books. They fit on them. I've also given you black accordion books, which are very striking, monotones, very in fashion in card making at the minute. You've got white pearl card, silver, 2 different types of silver for your matting and layering, and your black accordion book covers. Now, that's not all. We're going to the boards behind us.
Oh, no, there's more. And what we're not even finished, and it's £40.82 introductory priced.
This is over £100.
Oh, sugar, Debbie. I don't think anybody...
You were that excited,
I don't think anybody noticed. We'll just carry on as if nothing's happened. OK. Do you know what? I'm being weighed down by the weight of the sticky dots in my pocket that I'm stealing. Oh, I don't know, I'm just minding.
That you're borrowing. Yeah. This is over £100 worth of retail value. You've got A4 cardstock here now. You've got paper in the stripe, and then you've got cardstock in the duo colour. Okay, we call it the barcode paper. We've got all the messaging. You can cut these off in strips, put them onto your card. We've got vellum messages. We've got acetate messages. You can cut them off. You can attach them with brads and eyelets. We've got all the envelopes to go with the cards. Moving up.
So I think behind me.
You've got the die cuts here. Again, you can colour tint these die cuts with chalks or with ink pads. You've got vellum die cuts. You've got the triangle boxes, which I didn't show you. You've then got the bags on here too. The bags, as I said, just pop out. I'll show you that again in just a minute. Your bag die cuts there, and you're getting them in a selection of different ones.
The colours are fab as well.
This is now your paper.
Yeah.
So the paper is all acid and lignin free. It is A4 size of paper, but you can use it for your scrapbooking. The papers I did in a negative and a positive. So you've got a whole selection here in purple, and you've got a purple paper with white and shades of lilac dragonflies on it, and then a white paper with shades of purple and lilac dragonflies on it. So negative and positive right through. Purple, blue, black and white, which has been the most popular colour, yellow, pink and green. And then on the end one, Debbie, you've got all of your cards. Now, the cards I had specially hand-dyed.
They're gorgeous.
To match the colours.
Wash, isn't it? Love that.
Beautiful, soft colour shading. And you've got different styles in the cards. So have a look at these. This is a really different way for you to decorate. So all the cut work is doing. You can buy templates to do similar things, but you've got these special cards that you can create different looks with. Up here at the top again, and then of course I've put the plain cards in that colour wash for you too, and some plain white cards in here as well. So all of that, if you were to buy them individually from my shop, which is the only official place you can buy Dawn Baby products from, then you would be paying over £100. So
gosh,
this is a fantastic
kit. A huge amount in that kit. It's £40.82, so you're making a saving of more than £4 on the kit anyway, because it's introductory price, plus the postage and packaging, or should I say minus the postage and packaging, because it's almost £6, £5.95, or 2 easy pays of £20.41. 600 of you have already gone for this kit, and the designs are fabulous. I mean, you know, Dawn, you've been crafting for such a long time, and you know exactly what people like, you know what you use yourself, you know what the trends are, and you've incorporated all of those things into this kit.
what I've done here? Butterflies and dragonflies is so popular. The colours that I've put in here are the top colours. I've used them. Don't just use them with what's in the kit. This is one of our peel-off stickers from a different different kit. Here, the little acetate messages, you just put them on with brads. You've got the vellum. If you're going to put the vellum die cuts on, please use silicone glue behind them so you don't see them. Here, we've just taken adhesive stones and gone over the body of the dragonfly in the centre of the flower. Those shaded cards, again, are little accordion books here too. You know, it's a super little gift for you to give to somebody.
Oh,
again, mixing
lovely.
and matching different papers, Debbie. Here, again, a little keepsake, and we've just tied a little ribbon over the top of this. We've stuck it in at the bottom so the little booklet opens out but stays in the box. Little notepads. How about making little notepads for people? So you've got a special little book to write your messages in. So the shape cards. I mean, you have so many different options with these shape cards, and these just stand like so. So you just crease them in. They've got flattened in my box, but they stand like so. You've then got, this is your little bag.
Gosh, I'm not surprised that we've got Q's on the phone at all. Q-Cut's a good idea. 0800 52 42 32. That's our Q-Cut number. 800 of you have already placed your order on this kit. I'm not a bit surprised because there is so much in it.
Just, as I said, too much. People said to me, gosh, it goes on forever and ever. So share it with a friend. You can see here, again, we've used, these are the beautiful acetates. You can colour tint them, put the matching papers underneath them. Just tie some ribbon around them. We had a fabulous ribbon kit on last night. Just so many different looks. The little buckles here, you can colour tint them with your ink pads. Debbie, there are so many things that you can do. Again, here, look at, these are the cards again that we've decorated. Wow. So they open up and they stand. They stand.
So you've not like these are already the shape's already done, the folding's already done. So you've not got any fiddly cutting out with that. You know, you can concentrate on really embellishing if you want to. It's a fabulous, fabulous kit. Remember, it's a spring surprise rather, and it lasts. The free postage and packaging lasts only for this 2-hour show. So if you want to go for this, I would do so right now rather than waiting, risking that it'll sell out for one thing, or that you'll buy it in another hour and you won't be able to take advantage of saving $5.95 on that postage and packaging. Now, another 300 of you have jumped on the phone lines. It's great value for money. 584606, that item number. £40.82 is the price. £20.41 would be your splitting it in two option. So it's what, £100 value in this dawn,
over
isn't it?
£100 worth of value. You can see what I'm doing there, just mixing and matching, because you've got everything fully coordinated. Then we can add some of our little dragonflies on there. We can put our little message on there. It's just so simple. It's all fully coordinated.
Fab. And something else that's coming up in a bit is this oh, sorry, we've just been looking at this. I thought we'd change. £40.82, £20.41, that item number. Not having a good day, am I? Now, I'm just going to go and check that I haven't done any permanent damage.
I told you not to have that Bacardi before you came. Do you know, she's dreadful.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. Monochromatic styling ensures that the Joan Rivers black and white stretch watch is a timeless classic. Back in stock from December after selling out each time to air, it's introductory priced at £33.64. The stretch bracelet is made up of interlinking L-shaped sections of black and white resin. The watch features an accurate Japanese quartz movement. Clock on with Joan Rivers Spring Collection, Wednesday at midday.
Gardening's been my passion since I was a boy, helping my granddad on his allotment. Every season has a magic to it, from the fresh young growth of spring to the bold colours of high summer. There's always something to keep you busy, from potting up to planning for next year.
And once all that hard work's done, what better way to relax than sit back and enjoy the magic of your garden?
Share Richard's passion for gardening with Richard Jackson's Garden on QVC.
Company this afternoon. We haven't had any phone calls. If you've got any questions for Dawn on craft, then call through on 0800 54 44 34. You're going to be, I know, taking a couple of weeks well-earned rest, aren't you? Because you're exhausted, yeah?
I am exhausted. It's been all go-go, and of course it's my birthday coming up, which is the big 40. I know the cards are flooding in already, so thank you so much. Yeah, 40 years old, so I'm going to get over the shock before it happens.
Yeah. So, well, I'm just wondering what else you're using your sticky dots for, because you're looking very well on it.
I'll find something to help tell you.
Well, the point is that we're going to be missing Dawn for a few weeks, so take advantage of her while she's here. You know, take advantage of the demonstration she's doing. Ask her any questions on technique or about kits that you want to. Okay, so what are we looking at now?
We're looking looking at the matching stamp set to our last kit. So, of course, I try and make all of my range interchangeable so you can use them in lots of different ways. So what we've got here, Debbie, is part of the matching stamps that go with that whole selection of products. So we've got the twin flower, the double flower.
Yeah.
We've got the single flower, and then the single flower with leaves, and then the single flower on its own. Now, all of my Dawn Baby Designs stamping kits come with project sheets.
Yeah.
Okay, to make it easy for you. So you have these 4 cards. You don't get that little leaf stuck to it, but you've got these 4 cards that take you step by step through how to create them, okay?
Well, that's great because sometimes, you know, it's not a memory test. Sometimes you can get your kit through and you can think, right, I can remember a certain number of ideas that Dawn gave me, but this will give you everything, and, you know, it means that you're not stuck for inspiration. And then, of course, you can change and you can add things on all the time.
You can change. You do lots of different things, you know, have a play around with them. So what we've got here is just a few more ideas as well, and now we've combined the last kit, so we've used the card stock from the last kit, we've used some of the die cuts too from the last kit, and we've used the stamps here to create our own coloured background. So here, for example, we've used the large stamp, stamped all of the background, used the die cuts from the main kit, which is silver on white, and rubbed the same ink pad over the top.
Wow,
so we've colour tinted them. So really pretty effects here. So again, just stamping, adding brads. This one here is one of the projects you're getting on your sheet. So very simple, how to stamp and cut out. Again, look at them on vellum. These stamps are just so pretty and can be used in so many different combinations. So if you've got the stamps, if you've got the last kit and you get the stamps, then just think how many more possibilities you can have. A rubber stamp means also that you can choose any colour of design because you just ink it up in whatever way, you stamp and emboss it in whatever way, and you have, I mean, that looks entirely different in the gold and red than that one does in the pink and lilac.
It does, doesn't it? It changes the whole effect completely.
Very different. You wouldn't think it was the same stamp at the first glance, but it does. It looks so dramatic, and they are beautiful. They are made in the UK. They're made by Personal Impressions for me. They're on maple wood. They have the grooves in the side and beautifully cut rubber.
What's the most important part of a stamp in terms of quality?
The most important part is the rubber itself, because that's how you get the impression. That's where the impression comes from. So wooden stamps have traditionally been on wooden blocks. A lot of them now are being made on silicone, but the wooden block is still a lot of the original stampers' favourite because you've got something meaty to get hold of.
And it's important how it feels in your hand, isn't it?
It is, and people collect them. They like to have them on display to see the visual images, but you've got so many options here with those different flowers.
OK, so it's a set of 3. It's £19.74. 584707, 584707. Remember, this is Dawn's last visit to us for a couple of weeks, and she did bring us a beautiful spring surprise. It's this one. You're saving £5.95 on postage and packaging if you order this before the 2-hour show is up, and many of you have already taken advantage. You've got an introductory price of £40.82 or 2 easy pays of £20.41, but what you have got is more than £100 worth of goodies in there. That's the only way I can...
And it is, and it's incredible value. You've got the option of easy pay, so you pay £20.41 now, get it home, have a look at it, and if you don't think you're going to use it or it's the value, then send it back to us. But believe you me, you're going to be bowled away by it.
I don't think there's any problem with that at all. 584606, that item number. And all of those were hand-picked by Dawn herself.
They were hand-drawn by me.
Hand-picked and hand-drawn.
Hand-picked and hand-drawn. OK, now then, we're getting to the embossing. Now, embossing is something that I always get questions about. The main reason is that many people want to do it and have problems with the quality of the finish they achieve.
Right.
Nearly always, they are using the wrong ink pads, or perhaps not as good a quality ink pad. So this is my ultimate embossing kit for you. Okay, you cannot get any better than this. This is the Versamark ink pad. Now, not only does the Versamark emboss, you can use it with your chalk, so when you stamp an image and you dust the chalks over the top of it. You can also use it for the intention, which is a watermark stamp pad. So if you have a plain piece of card and stamp on it, it's going to give you a darker shade of that colour. In fact, I'm wondering if JJ can just grab me a plain piece of card. I'm hoping he can get that for me. Here,
I don't know if he can do the responsibility of that.
Plain card, and also cotton wool balls if we've got it, because we've forgotten those. Now, it's a white ink
And
pad.
I like a cappuccino, Jade, please.
Yeah, latte over here.
Latte. One latte, one cappuccino.
Chocolates, the Thorntons as well, if you can grab one of those. Now, here you can see, this is the clear. Now, this is a thicker ink, and it's more tackier than a regular embossing ink pad, Because normally in the industry, we'd sell an embossing ink pad for embossing. But this is the trick that I use. I use the Versamark because it's a tackier ink and it holds the powder better.
Yeah.
Also, we're giving you a re-inker, so you're not going to be without for a very long time. So as your ink pad dries up, which will take you forever anyway, you've got the re-inker to top it up. You also have the Versamark pen. And the Versamark pen is for you to draw your own colours and to draw your own designs. And again, you can emboss on them and you can add colour onto them. If you've got any basil cardstock, no, we need colours, JJ, or plain, an absorbent card, please. Oh, do you know I have to train him? And then we've got clear embossing powder, so you can put clear onto here for resist techniques. We've got gold and silver. Okay, so this we can draw our own images with. Now then, if, for example, I want to stamp this onto the card, I'm going to use this little stamp here from our last kit. Now put your stamp on the table and light tapping, like so, to get the coverage.
Well,
and
it's difficult though, isn't it, because you can't see it?
You can't see it.
Yeah.
But now then, can you see how this is changing colour and going slightly darker?
Yeah.
I needed... Yes, thank you, JJ. Come on, quick, quick.
Thank you, JJ.
He's shying off. We're trying to get him on camera and he's running off. It's just an arm. What's he like? What's he like? OK, so I'm going to do it on here. You'll see this a little bit better at home because it's quite a pale colour, the pink. OK. So ink this up and stamp onto here. There you go. Yeah. That will dry exactly like that. So you will have the darker impression of green. So if your background is a little bit boring, you can do it that way. Now, our other option, of course, is to put embossing powder on it.
This is the bit I like. This is like alchemy.
We do. We put the powder over the top and tap the excess off. So you put the powder over the whole image. Doesn't matter how much you put on because you're going to collect that back, put it back in the pot, and then just tap it and let that excess powder drop off. Now I'm going to heat it with my heat gun. Now, if I'm heating with the heat gun about 2 inches away, and please stay still. Do not move around. You see people doing this. Yeah. Stay still in one area. As soon as that powder melts, you move off it.
Can you overdo it if you hold the gun there too long?
You can overdo it, and then it will disperse down into the card and go a muddy mess. And then just blast over it at the end, and you have that beautiful gold lustre.
Isn't that fab?
It's a beautiful way.
It isn't a difficult technique at all. And if I say to the girls, have you made Grandad a card for whatever? They go away. The next minute I hear the little heat gun coming on, and they're, 2 minutes later they've done a card.
It's fabulous.
It does look so rich and vibrant, that, doesn't it?
It's a beautiful way to make your own cards.
How many of the powders? Well, we've got 3 powders here.
We've got gold, silver, and we've got clear. And I just want to show you clear as well, Debbie, because clear is a fabulous powder to use. It gives you a glossy finish. Not many people tend to buy clear, but I have to tell you.
Clear.
Well, you want it after this. Yeah. If we heat this now, it looks white when you put it on. And can you see what happens? It's just a shiny, glossy glaze on your card. It looks fabulous on any colour of card, and it just gives you that shiny, brilliant look. So you still see the colour tone of the card through, but it gives you a wonderful shine and raised finish. You can also use that for your colour tinting over the top direct to paper, and that image will stay green and pop out. So we could put the card black if we wanted to, or whatever. Let me show you now just a few ideas. Here we've done some triple thick, and we've used the gold and silver together. So really beautiful effects there.
Gosh, that is lovely.
Here we've actually used the paper from our last kit. We've rubbed the Versamark over the top of it, and we've put the clear powder on those little flowers and cut them out.
You've got that
so we've got that enamelled look. So they can give you so many different looks. The gold there and the Versamark for the background. So can you see what I mean about a complementary image just behind it? So it's so, so pretty. Look at that.
That is lovely.
That's fabulous.
Do you mind if I don't make your card for your 40th? Because I'm a bit intimidated, really.
Oh, Debbie.
Can I just get one from Clinton's?
That's really naughty. No, you can't. You should make it. That's really naughty.
Will you try not to give me marks out of 10?
I won't give you marks out of 10, no. You should have a go.
When you're in the presence of the master, it can be intimidating.
And people do say that to me, but please don't feel that way. I have ladies that write to me and say, I've just bought my first kit, but I couldn't send you a card yet because I don't feel I'm up to scratch.
Would you notice if I pinched one of yours?
Yes, I would notice if you pinched one of mine. You're cheeky. You're already nicking the sticky dots.
Fabulous. Now, 584705. It's a set of 4 butterflies, hearts and dragonflies. And this is just your signature, isn't it, really? You know.
It is. These are the matching stamps, of course, to that first kit again. So we've got the additional ones, and everybody loves butterflies and dragonflies. Let me show you some of the little stamps images here. And we've actually coloured this in. So we've stamped and embossed it and coloured it in. And that looks really pretty. You see? Just coloured it in with the next pens that are coming up as well. Stamping here onto a piece of vellum and a tag, and we've cut the vellum out so you see a little bit of the tag underneath it, used it that way. Added a touch of glitter onto this one. Done this in pearl pink. How about that? Pearl pink on pearl pinky paper. Hologram embossing powder at the background here for the dragonfly. Stamping into ultra thick enamelling here, and then again stamping and decoupaging some of the little motifs
That's a
of it out.
fabulous effect, isn't it, with the decoupage there?
Really very simple.
£21.28. You've got 4 of these, and they're all favourites. You know, sometimes when you buy a set of something, there's always a couple of sort of mingers in there, aren't there? You know, not when you put it together, but you know, you use certain
I know what you
ones.
mean.
But
Yeah, you do
these,
think.
particularly this set, each one is a winner. I think that you use all the time.
That's a Liverpool term, isn't it? Mingers. Okay, I'm using the dragonfly now and just stamping on here. What I'm also going to do, because I didn't show you this pen, okay, this great pen. So what we can do with a pen, Debbie, is we can take some extra little motifs and draw our own designs. And then I'm going to write Debbie down here, like so. And then we'll go for silver embossing powder this time. And tip this over the whole image. Again, doesn't matter how much we put on, because we're going to collect it back. Tap the excess powder off, like so. Need a bit more down there. It's starting to dry. The pen does dry a little bit quicker, and because we're here in studio,
well, it's intense
and
heat
it's
under these
extremely
lights.
warm, we need to get the powder on the pen a little bit faster. There we go. And then, oh, I don't want you to burn your fingers. Yeah, thank you. About 2 inches away again, and let that melt down. And there you go.
Do you know, when you first start doing this, you think it's not going to work. You know, you hold it on for a few seconds and you really think it's never going to work. But then, you know, just a few seconds later, it starts to
Don't let me
turn
burn you now, Debbie.
into something like this.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
The pen also, you know, if you've stamped your image and you've missed a little bit, then use the pen to touch it up as well.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
There you go. Just very, very simple. Beautiful embossed butterfly. And then we can colour that in and add whatever onto it we want to, some jewels, whatever we like.
That is just a fabulous thing to do, and, you know, fabulous set of stamps. Every one of those is a winner. You use all of those lots. 584705, set of 4 butterfly hearts and dragonfly at £21.28. So, you know, you drew all those yourself, didn't you?
I
So,
did
you know,
draw all of these.
Do you know what? I sent my husband a secret. I sent him a proper Valentine with, you know, husband on it, and I sent him a secret one from a secret admirer.
Did you?
And he was completely fooled until it got to the, because I wrote it really strangely, and it got to the heart, and he was mulling over with the girls who it could have been from, and the girls both went, if that's Mummy's heart, you can only draw a heart one way, and that's it. So I was rumbled straight away. Now I've got a set of 36.
You were just trying to cause trouble, weren't you?
I was really stirring it a little bit, but you know, you've got to keep them happy, haven't you?
You have, yeah.
£36.15, 585171, that item number. Now, what are these? Impress on.
These are, yes, they're
Well,
Impress.
I don't know if I've seen these before.
I don't know where the ons come from, but it's Impress.
Oh, right.
They're Impress jewel markers, brand new today, never seen them before. Now, we love our marker pens, okay, and these are top quality. Now, these can be used for colouring onto your stamps and stamping with them. They can also be used for colouring in your stamped impressions, and you can watercolour with them. They have the big brush fibre tip onto them and a fine ballpoint, I can't think of the word.
Fibre tip?
A fibre tip,
Yeah.
yes, you know what I mean, a rounded tip,
yeah.
a brush tip. So you've got the 2 different options here. The colours are beautiful. They are dual tipped. You're getting 36 of them. So it's around £1 a pen. This is for top
really
quality
good.
pens. So you've got that larger brush tip there. And then at the other tip, that smaller brush tip.
Yeah.
The smaller, more like a writing pen.
Yeah.
They are acid-free, so you can use these in all of your scrapbooks too. So if you want to have a whole selection of pens that you can use for your scrapbooking, then it's perfect for you. Now then, we can use them very simply, Debbie, to colour our stamped images in. So if we want to colour it into here, then we just colour, and the ink will not sit on the embossed image, okay? So we can colour that way.
So you don't spoil what you've already done.
We don't spoil what we've already done, we just colour them in. Now what we can also do is take this ink and we can use our water brush with them. So if we put the colour in the middle, the water brush doesn't come with it. It's a product that I use all the time just because it's so much easier than spilling water all over the work surface. And if I follow the line of my flower, like so, then I can brush it out. So I'm getting more of a shaded effect.
Yes, yeah.
So it's a very simple way to do it. So if I just do that, I'm going to move a little bit quicker now and follow that colour out. So that's our shaded effect.
And you didn't do that, you didn't really do that very carefully, but you can see how it hasn't attached itself at all to the gold outline, to the embossing.
No, it doesn't at all. Then you can also scribble on plastic or on your ink pad lids. Pick this colour up for more opportunities to get that watercolour effect. So you can blend a lot softer here. If I come round the edge of the card, can you see we can get a beautiful colour wash by doing this sort of effect with it. So simple colour wash effects. Then the other thing...
They feel beautiful as well.
They're lovely to work with. Now, let me show you something else, Debbie, that you can have a go with. I'll just take my ink off here.
Yeah.
Now then, how about colouring on your stamp with that big brush tip? So just take the actual pen and colour onto the stamp. You need to move quite quick. Again, it's going to dry in the air. Just go over the whole of that. So now you can apply colours directly onto your stamp image with these particular pens, and they are going to keep that richness of colour. I'm just going to lean over you, because what we can also do, because we've got the two colour options, we can now, can you see, take out little sections and bring different colours into them. So you might need to just go over where you've missed it. You can see where you've missed the colour.
So I'm trying to do it too quick. I'm in a panic because, you know, I'm with you and you're good at this.
No, you don't need to be panicking at all. Okay. Right. So we've drawn those extra little bits in there. So we can colour the body a different colour. Now, one little tip for you, if it's quite warm, what you do to refresh the ink is breathe on it.
Right, OK.
So just breathe.
I've had a horrible moment. I thought you were going to spit on it.
Spit on it. And then you stamp it. So we've got that two-tone. You're a nutter. You've got this two-tone colour. And you can create whatever look you like, OK? Of course, you can use them just for regular colouring, and they will colour onto...
They do feel fabulous to use.
They're beautiful. Ooh, very, very soft effects there. You see here we've coloured in the vellum as well. They work happily on the vellum. Here, again, we've used the colours direct onto the stamps and stamped with them. We've just coloured our stamp images in, again, working with our stamp images and colouring onto... We've coloured here, stamped it onto a piece of vellum, and then we've done the Versamark over the top and put clear powder over the top of it as well. So beautiful colours here. Just an incredible colour selection. Lots of browns, different shades of blues, of pinks, of purples, of greens, of golds, black, grey in there too. Just fabulous.
It's a real rainbow of colour. I don't think there's a colour in there that you would need, you know, that isn't in there that you would need and you haven't got. You've got 36 of them, so working out at only, you know, a fraction of a p more than £1 each. 585 or 171, really, really popular. Brand new today. Remember, they are double-ended and very, very versatile indeed. 581 171. Well, I'm with Dawn until 4 o'clock this afternoon, but we've got lots happening after that too. At 4 o'clock, we've got Joan Rivers Classics collection, so that should be a hoot. At 5 o'clock, I've got a QVC selection, including another chance to see today's special value. And at 6 o'clock, Serious Skincare with Alison Young. OK, just wanted to remind you of our spring surprise, which we saw at the top of the show. It's from Dawn Bibby's own collection. You've got 66 printed papers with all the cards and the boxes and the foil die cuts. Postage and packaging for the period of this 2-hour show is absolutely free. So you're saving £5.95. And that introductory price, of course, £40.82. Plus, you've got 2 easy pays of £20.41. Now, I think something like 1,500 of you, yes, that's absolutely right, have already snapped this up. Remember, get it before the end of the show so that you can take advantage of that free P&P. Also, a little reminder of this, it's a Versamark kit with the ink pad, the inker, the marker and the 3 embossing powders at £15.41. Brand new today, 585 161, that item number. Now, we're moving on to something different. We're still stamping here, are we, Dawn?
We are still stamping here, and we're going to the Orient. You know? A little bit of Oriental over here for us. Now, this is a beautiful stamp set. You're getting the large acrylic block with this one, Debbie. And we're getting 2 sets of stamps from Magenta. Now, Magenta are a fabulous stamping company. We've had very few images from Magenta, and I just love this combination. Now, you have got, it's more like a background stamp, so this is going to fill the whole of your card, but you can break it down and do it into different sections. They are cling stamps, which will stick automatically to the acrylic block. So cling stamps enable you to have a lot more stamps for your money and also for the space that you're storing them in. Right. So it's a grey stamp, you see, you've got a grey stamp in there, and it's just going to stick directly onto our little block. So
how do you stick it on? Is it, do you have to put sticky dots?
Not at all, it just clings.
Which I happen to have a few of about my purse.
It's a grey material and it just clings onto here, OK? And then it's ready for you to stamp it. So it holds it in place for you. Now, if we take that, and let me just do a little stamped image for you first of all. Take my piece of card. Again, I'm going to use my Versamark ink pad and just light tapping all over this image. and then stamp this down. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of black ink left on there, but never mind. So now I've got a grey ink pad. Press that firmly. Make sure you press it over the whole of the image, okay? Then lift that off, and you can see where my black ink remained. That's not been cleaned properly since the last time it was embossed. It's very naughty, isn't it?
Is someone getting divorced?
That's JJ's job. Yes, you know that, don't you?
Oh, he's looking quite rebellious today.
Oh, he's in
I'd
one of
watch
those
him if I were you. I
moods,
think you've been giving him been feeding him too much meat. That's what happens.
He doesn't eat anything but meat. He's dreadful. He's a steak and chips guy. Okay, and now we're going to heat this again.
Yeah.
So we're going to hold our heat gun. By the way, I think the heat gun is in stock. Perhaps we can just check on the item code.
Absolutely invaluable, a heat gun, actually.
If you don't have a heat gun, you can work over a dry light source like a light bulb or the back of an iron with no steam in it. Although once you've had a heat gun,
there's no going back, is there?
No, you don't want anything else once you've had your heat gun.
No.
And then just... I'm trying to burn you.
I'm keeping moving.
Moving around, yeah, we're just moving around the piece of card to make sure that we have heated all that powder nicely. Now, can I tell you a little trick?
Yeah.
If you handle your card too much, you're going to get perspiration on your fingertips.
Right.
And this is why we've got a spattering of gold powder down here where we don't want it.
Right.
You could use a product called an anti-static bag. We don't have them in stock here currently, but an anti-static bag is a little like... a meshy bag that you wipe over the top of the surface and it releases a powder. It's like talcum powder over the surface. But look how beautiful that is.
That is gorgeous. Have a quick word with Barbara. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. Hello, Dawn.
Hi.
Hi. Do you like our QVC products for crafting?
I must admit they are marvellous.
Yeah. What do you go for generally, Bob?
Well, I've just gone for the Versamark.
The Versamark. Oh, you'll love it. You will love it.
Yes, I have got other ones, but that looks as though it gives a better finish.
It does, Barbara. If ever I meet anybody and they have problems with embossing, I put them onto the Versamark and they have never looked back. They've said it's done the trick. It's a tackier ink, so it actually holds the actual image far better, particularly if you're doing very fine, detailed images. It's going to look better. And, of course, you can use it for the watermark effect. You can use it with chalks. So many different techniques.
Yes, this is another thing I want to sort of go into is chalks. I haven't done anything in that range at all, but I must try that, I think.
Well, the chalks we do have, if you look again on the website for decorative chalks...
I'm afraid I haven't a computer.
Oh,
I'm not a computer bot.
Yeah, well, listen, Barbara, just if you stay on the line and... Rob will have a little look for you. But, you know, at any time in the future, if you just want to... If you phone Liverpool and say, I'm looking for X, Y or Z, then they'll find it for you. They're very helpful.
Yes,
OK.
I did get the pick of the day of the foxgloves.
Oh, that beautiful...
And
the TSV
I just received them today, actually, and they are absolutely beautiful.
Wow, that's great, because that was only from Friday.
Yes, it's quick, really.
It is. That's wonderful, Barbara. Well, I hope you enjoy working with that too.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Barbara.
Lovely
Take care.
speaking to you.
Thank you.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Debbie, can I just show you really quickly what I've done here? I've taken that large stamped image, can you see?
Yes.
Cut them all with a craft knife out because they're different layers. And then if you twist them like this and stick them down, how fabulous does that look?
That's from that one stamp, so very versatile. Fabulous background, but very versatile as well. £22.83, 585041, the item number. You've got a set of 2 self-cling oriental stamps with the acrylic block, so, you know, you've got less storage problems with that. And also, the wonderful thing about it is you can see exactly, because you can see through it, you can see exactly where you're putting the image, can't you?
And just by flicking through these, you can see how mixing and matching all the designs, it looks fabulous.
OK, 585041, that item number, £22.83 is the price. We've got plenty of time to take some more phone callers, so call us on 0800 54 44 34 with your questions on craft.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. Keep your garden looking lovely with this ratchet lopper and pruner set. With more stock just arrived from September, it's introductory priced at only £29.84. The ratchet is so strong it can cut branches up to 7 centimetres wide, and the action gives it maximum power and full leverage. The handy pruner is perfect for smaller plants and has an oiling pad to keep the blades in tip-top condition. Get yours in Richard Jackson's garden Wednesday at 10 p.m. Discover QVC's most popular simulated gemstone as we unveil the premiere of the Diamonique mini-series. Every day, we'll be showcasing 2 hours dedicated to Diamonique, with many new styles and some classic designs. The premiere of the Diamonique mini-series starts 2 hours Monday from 2 p.m.
Well, we are in the studio with Dawn Bibby, our queen of crafting. How many years have you been here now, Dawn?
I've been here 12 years.
Oh, my goodness me.
Isn't
Man
that
and boy.
incredible?
Man and
12
boy.
years, I know.
There's lots to show you. And, yeah, you know, you are somebody who's won countless awards for your crafting, aren't you, as well?
5 awards this year, which is lovely. So thank you very much to everybody who's voted for me.
Yes, that's great. And always here to
Fabulous.
share tips and to show you different techniques. £15 and 15 pence, 583806. This is what we're talking about next. It's a pack of 30 A4 embossed metal flake cards. Now, that's a mouthful. What you're getting is something really rather spectacular with these cards, isn't it, Dawn?
They are beautiful and they are just a touch of metallic. I'm just going to shuffle these over, Debbie, so we can see the 2 different colourways. Now, you can see here it's a pearlescent card. It's A4 in size. But it has metallic flake effect within it.
Lovely.
So it's sort of foiled on the top of it,
Yeah.
but to make it look like it's little dots of gilding flakes in there. So this is our deep tones, first of all. So we've got that Parisian blue, we have a turquoise blue, look at the pink. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
We've got Moulin Rouge red, we've got lilac, we have a paler pink, a paler red. We have, just going back there, I love that.
Oh,
that's a pearlescent
gorgeous.
black with gold flakes. Perfect for your
Oh, that's like a
oriental theme.
galaxy. It's like you're looking at the sky. 300 of these already have been snapped up. You've got the deep tones or the pastel, £15 and 15 pence, 583806, that item number. These colours really are
Just really
absolutely
beautiful.
fab.
Well, some of them, if you notice, Debbie, have silver foiling on. Some of them have gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got all of those colours, some with gold foiling, some with silver foiling. You also have a plain black with gold in there, which I love. That's so rich just on its own. And look at that. Some of these are done on both sides. Not all of them, but some of them.
Some of them. Our phone lines have gone so hot. So if you do want to get through, try Q-Cut. It's 0800 52 42 32. That's our automated answering service, and you will be one of the first to get through and jump any queues that may be forming. Now, that was the deep tones we looked at first, presumably.
Now we're going on to pastel. So we've got the soft pastel lilac. We've got that wonderful peachy pink.
Oh, I must warn you that if you like the pastels, we have fewer than 300 sets in stock, and you know how quickly things sell on Dawn shows. So, you know, if you want the pastels, then get your order in particularly quickly.
And you can see again here we've got some white cardstock here too. We've got peach, we have lemon yellow, we've got lilac, we have blue, we have a limey green, a peachy colour, just fabulous colours in here. White pearl there too. We've got a wonderful white. Look at that. Beautiful white pearly effect there.
So
And I know
subtle,
it's-
aren't they? You
It's
know,
really glaring because that pearlescent effect on our cameras, unfortunately. Look at that.
Fewer than 200
gorgeous.
of the pastel sets remaining, so that stock level going down and down and down all of the time. So, you know, when you see something like this, and obviously people just go, wow, love that, it's introductory price, and go for it very quickly. So it's quite easy to get left behind and not get your order in.
Okay, so have a look at this.
Oh,
We've done
no, that's
different
nice.
things here. Really pretty. We've used them with my kit from before. We've used them here behind some peel-off stickers and cut them out, using them for the background of our card. Again, using them with the Dawn Bibby designs, using with the little toppers and die cuts. You can, by the way, scrapbook with these too, Debbie, because they are acid-free.
Yeah, okay.
I say, so you can use them in the scrapbooks too. Look how pretty that is, just with a touch of the metallic flakes down the back and using it with some of our stickers. You see.
Do you know the pastel set, which I said was particularly vulnerable, is now down to less than 10% of stock. More than 90% of the pastel ones gone. And deep tones also proving to be really popular. We do have queues on the phone lines. Please use Q-Cut if you possibly can. 0800 52 42 32. 0800 52 42 32. Fabulous effects
this
there.
is the darker tones. This is the deep tones now, Debbie.
Yeah.
And we've used them again in different ways. And you can see here we've used them with Christmas for something different, using the purple and the lilac with Christmas, use them with summer flowers, again, using them with deeper colours, matting and layering here, using them with some beautiful bright stickers. The black and the silver with white, again, a very crisp look. Can you see how we've laid
Lovely,
vellum
yeah,
over, but we still see the pattern of the flames?
Would you like that one for your birthday, Dawn?
Yes, okay. Lots of love to you too. Yes, look. Here you can see we've used the red one with Oriental, so the red and black.
That is so in
Isn't that
keeping,
lovely?
isn't it? With
And that's that stamp from before,
Yeah.
and we've stamped and embossed it onto the Oriental, just the centre section of it. It looks fabulous.
Oh, I love
so
that.
again, just lots and lots of different ways. How about spraying some of the moon glow mist over the top of the plain black? How does that
nice.
look lovely? And I've got a little card here for you to make.
Okay.
so one of you.
Shall we have a little chat with Roz
Okay.
from Tyne and Weir? Hi,
Yes.
Roz.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Watched this show for a long time, Dawn, but I haven't actually bought anything. Well, I bought something now. Just
Yes.
started making cards in November.
Have you?
What did you go
So-
for today, Roz?
I've gone for the Dawn Baby special.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, the spring surprise.
Yeah.
Gosh,
yeah.
do you know, there's so much in that, Roz. You won't know where to begin. That's the only problem.
You won't know where to begin. And I've actually had lots of questions from people saying, could I put some little projects on my website? And I'm going to get my girls, Amy's going to be watching now, saying, oh, it's down to me again. Then I'm going to get Amy to put some little step-by-step projects on our
that would be
website
wonderful.
over the next few weeks, so you can go on and actually see them. Because I know it's really hard to remember everything, isn't it?
It is, yes. Well, I've just put the video on just before the programme started, so I'll try and keep that for a few days as well.
Oh, yeah,
till I
so
get
you
the
can have
pack.
a better
Well,
look at it.
What I would like to ask you, Dawn, was a few weeks ago on the Today's Special Value, the card behind you on your pack with the stripe on,
Yes.
you had some with Happy Birthday on. Would it be available any time again, or do you not know?
The Today's Special Value, or...
It was just the actual card. It was on a strip, and it had Happy Birthday written on it. You know, it was like a peel-off.
I
so
tell you what,
many,
Ros,
aren't there?
I'm really not
Yeah.
sure which
You're
one
not
it is
sure?
that you mean. If you stay on the line for me, Ros, and leave me your phone number,
Right.
either myself or I'll get one of my girls, one of the creative team, to give you a call.
Lovely. The other thing is, are you going to come into Tyneside any time? Do you know or not?
I'm not planning at the moment, but
you're
I
not.
am going to try and get out around the country a bit more this year and next year to meet people, because so
Lovely.
many people have asked if I'll visit more areas. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to get to Scotland
All right.
towards the back end of this year with some luck, so you'd
Well,
have to watch
it'd
out
be
for
rude
that.
not to go to Tyne and Weir on the
Tyne
way,
and Weir.
wouldn't
yeah,
it?
that's right, yeah.
Roz, so stay on the line and we'll try and help. You
Lovely,
leave your
thank
phone
you
number.
very much. Thank you. Nice to speak to you.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dawn, I'm quite... What do you think of that
Look
for your
at that.
birthday? What do you
That's
think?
lovely, Daddy. Yes, a little happy birthday message on the bottom of it. But isn't it pretty?
Yeah, I'm
Really
very
pretty
pleased
and
with
so
that.
simple.
Just a matter of seconds, of course. Couldn't have done it without the sticky dots, which we do have in
I
stock,
know,
actually.
sticky dots.
Yeah.
And here I've done a little Oriental one.
Yeah.
Look pretty, and that's using one of the
Fabulous.
ribbons coming up from our next kit. So very smart, very simple. And that's using it with the cards opening up in the centre for us. I've got one more here to do.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get this one whipped up in time. Okay, sticky dots again. So I'm just sticking these down. A little bit of sticky dots wherever
They
you
are fab
fancy.
because they don't ooze out all over the place like some adhesives, do they? And you've not got to peel backing off like you do with double-sided tape, which I
Not
do
at
find a bit
all.
difficult sometimes.
Very, very simple. And then pop that in the centre. Now, can you see here, this looks really nice, and it's tone and tone. That's from the pastel set.
Yeah.
And that's from the deep tone set. So I've used a combination of both there. Can you see the colour shades, how they complement each other? So you might want to treat yourself to both.
I'm not sure how many of the pastel set we have left, in fact, because I know we were single figures on the pastel set, so selling really, really quickly. You're going to have to be very quick to get one of the last sets in the pastel. You have got fabulous colours in here. You've got a pack of 30. They're all A4 sizes, 15.15 for that price. So, gosh, I'm just working that. So it's like 50p a sheet, isn't it, really?
It is,
Yeah.
and you would expect to pay closer to sort of 75 pence a sheet for this. You would, definitely. Okay, I'm going to just put my silicone glue in the back of here.
Yeah.
I'm just popping.
And that just raises
3
them
in
up a
row.
bit, doesn't it?
It does.
The
It's like
silicone.
3D
Yeah,
foam,
yeah.
but it's transparent. You always must remember to put the top back on, though, because they dry.
Oh, I
quite
love
quickly.
that. Would you rather have that one for your birthday? Well, you can choose, Dawn. I can get anything you want. Don't you worry.
Anything
Just
at
leave
all
it with
from
me.
Cheap. cheeky.
I've got friends in high places. £15 and 15 pence the price on this set. The item number to quote is 583806, that item number. Now only available in those deep tones, which are very rich indeed, and you've just got that kind of really gorgeous speckled effect on the darker cards. It almost seems like a galaxy in the sky, beautiful kind of stars shining through. £15 and 15 pence, 583806. Just a couple of reminders for you. You've got a set of 6 rolls of sticky dots. Now normally these would retail at about £3.45 each. You've also got the little picker-upper, so it's a little eraser if you do make a mistake, and all that's included for £11.55, so it's about £20 worth there. 582412. We've also got them on auto delivery, so if you use a lot of them, you know, don't worry about reordering, because we can arrange for them to be delivered every 60 days. But it's a different item number, 583808, £11.55. Also something to remind you of, the set of 36 Impress dual markers in bright colours. They feel gorgeous to work with. They are brand new today. That introductory price is £36 and 15 pence. Remember, you've got those dual ends, so one's more like a wider brush and one's more of something that you would normally write with, and you can use them on stamps and all kinds of things. 2 paper packs with the scrapbook album and the die cuts still to come. £22 and 98 pence, brand new today. 585253. Got Love or Story Time.
They are beautiful. You've got so many options here. You can use them for scrapbooking, for card making. 2 colour choices here. You're going to want both of them. They are beautiful.
They are fab. Also coming up, we've got 2 boxes of chipboard alphabets and shapes at £22 and 80 pence. Again, something absolutely brand new.
Now, I have to tell you, I'm very sorry, but these fully coordinate with the last kits, so you might want these too. But they are the chipboard alphabets, they are chunky, they're gorgeous, they're coloured on both sides, and you can personalise any of your projects.
Do you know, when we've gone to such a lot of trouble to coordinate things, it's rude not to get it all. It's very, very rude. And the thing is, you know, you always regret it because you think, I could have got those other things that matched and I didn't. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We've still got lots more to come, so keep watching QVC.
From the remote tropical rainforests of Central America, an ancient native secret to naturally beautiful hair has been discovered. Ojon is a rich oil that's been harvested and extracted by the Tawira Indians for centuries. This amazing ingredient has been developed into a nourishing hair care range that leaves hair incredibly soft, silky and manageable. Restore your hair's natural beauty with Ojon's first anniversary.
If you do most of your shopping with QVC, you may find that sometimes you just can't wait to see your favourite shows. Well, you don't have to, because QVC isn't just a shop on TV, it's a shop on the web too. I can browse thousands of products by subject, item number or product name. I can even watch QVC whilst I surf. Now I can find what I want, when I want it.
QVCUK.com. Find it online.
Hi, I'm Simon Biaggi, and here's what's coming up today on QVC.
Dawn in the studio for the last time for a couple of weeks because she's going to have a well-deserved rest. So make the most of her. She's here now. How about giving her a call, asking for some tips on 0800 54 44 34, or of course when you make your order, you can just be asked to be put through to the studio. Tell us what you think of our kits. Tell us what you think of the designs. We don't mind.
Why not? I know we need to have a little chat, don't we? Stop Debbie from falling over.
If you were watching earlier, I just nearly demolished half of the set. But I'm feeling more steady on my feet now. Okay, so we're moving on actually to these multicoloured petal point ink pads at £21 and 28 pence. 584253, that item number. They just look absolutely fab, don't they? Actually, they're beautifully designed.
They are beautiful. Now, these are 2 sets. These are from a company called Colourbox, and they are premium ink pads. So, you know, there are different qualities in ink pads, I have to tell you. There are some leaders in the market. Sukinika, which is a brand leader, and Colourbox, which is another brand leader. So we have the top 2 here at QVC. Oh, Ranger, sorry. Mustn't forget Ranger. We have the top 3 here at QVC, okay? Now, They are fabulous. What I like so much about these, Debbie, is that you can pull out individual sections of them. So the lid comes off, okay, and then you can choose which colour to work. Now, we could just put a stamp on top to ink it up if we wanted a multicolour effect stamp. But we can also pull out the sections and use those.
How neat are they?
So we can use these for what we call direct-to-paper. So, for example, with my die-cut kit from before, we can pull the little hearts out of there. They're on the plain cardstock. And we can add colour onto this, like so. If I have a paper towel, which is just at the side of you, what I do then is take my paper towel and just buff over the top of the silver, and the ink will come off the silver.
Look.
But it stays on the plain card, and that's how we colorise those little die cuts.
Do you have to do that pretty quickly so that the ink doesn't settle?
It won't settle
on the silver?
on the metallic. No, it's a pigment ink. It's not going to settle on the silver. You'll still be able to go, but it might take it, once it's dried a little bit more, it'll take you a bit more pressure to get it on. So that's what we call direct-to-paper. Now, the direct-to-paper technique is something extremely useful. You know that previous kit with the Versamark and the clear embossing powder? So this time what we've done here, we've stamped that large oriental image on here. OK, so now I'm going to choose some colours to go onto here to coordinate. I might as well do a little bit of the purple to start off with. So I'm going to blend some of the colours, and I'm using the little handle on the back of here to grip and hold, and then I'm going in slight circular motion over the surface of the design. Going back now, taking another colour. Do you know, I'm really sorry, I do go for pink and purple every time, and it isn't done with any absolute intention.
Were you Barbie in a former life?
I think
I'm Barbie now.
I think I must have been. I can't control it.
Well, you know, I think, well, you know, if you find something you like, it's, you know, you might as well.
I just cannot control that. It's very sad, but it's something, it's an affliction. OK, now I'm bringing a little bit of blue in here too, and I'm just keep going over these areas and building up my colour, and I can bring it to quite a dark colour. And I can go back over and add a little bit more. You'll notice that the colours dry slightly lighter. And the more colour that I apply onto here, and I'm going to colorise, I'm colorising my background paper, OK? And then I'm going to go back now and take my paper towel and rub over the whole thing, and my white embossing powder is going to pop. And there you can see that beautiful design. So we've created those wonderful muted colour backgrounds.
That is beautiful.
So that was a plain piece of paper that we've just enhanced our line. Direct to paper again, just on background card. We've done the same thing here. This is a little handbag stamp. Again, here.
Do you know, I'm just enjoying the feeling of this. It feels really squidgy. It feels like a little paint pad, doesn't it?
It is. It's really soft. You can actually get re-inkers. A lot of people say to me, can you get re-inkers? You can get re-inkers with these. And they're so simple to work with. But there you go, look at that. Isn't that simple? But how you can colorise all your paper and card with it.
Lovely feeling. And I like the way they all fit together as well, so you're not going to lose them, are you?
Now, how about this? How about using the tips of the actual ink pads to create a diamond effect? So you can use them directly on your card to create a beautiful diamond effect. Use them with peel-off stickers. Put your peel-off on your paper card, put the colours over it, and then actually just lift the peel-off off, and you've got a nice little stencil effect. I'm just pressing down on it. You can tell which colours have been used the more.
I just pressed that into there. It's quite fun to do that, though, isn't it? Sorry, I'm interrupting you because I'm just having such a nice time.
How about doing it this way? Look about using the back ends of the ink pad around the side of your card as well for a decorative finish. Go on to metallic card. Now, if you're going on to metallic card like this, you do need to heat the ink after to make sure that it dries properly. So heat the ink to actually make sure it dries. We can emboss on them too. So say, for example, we wanted to stamp something. I grab my little card over here.
I am listening, sorry. I'm just having fun. That's the thing about craft. It's fun, isn't it?
It's all about having fun.
Do what you like with them. Really fun.
So I'm going to take this one, because this also means that we can ink up different colours on our impression too. So we can take this, and let's get, can I have a darker? Now, look at that. Now, that's what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed
Dawn, you've shown me up. Don't do what I just did, because you could mess up your...
You go over the top. Yeah, you should try and keep it.
I just did that on purpose so that I would point out a pitfall that you mustn't do. No, sorry.
You can clean them up with paper towel, though. If you keep going with the towel, it will eventually clean up.
Oh.
OK, so we can just...
I've got a wax machine I could probably clean this with.
Put this onto here. So I'm doing a multicolour impression here as well. OK. She falls over the set, she mucks up my ink pads, she nicks my sticky dots.
Oh, wow. What have I done with those sticky dots? They can't put them down. Someone's pinched them. Bring back my sticky dots. I know they're only $11.55 for 6 of them, but where's mine gone? You know, the ones I had earmarked. Where are they?
Please,
well, I didn't even manage to get them as far as my handbag.
When you're embossing, please make sure you're on a flat surface. Can you see my work surface is uneven, so I've not quite caught it there. So you need to make sure you've got an even work surface. So now I'm just going to emboss on here as well. So you can put embossing powder over the top because there are pigment ink pads. So I'm putting the clear from the Versamark set, so it's going to make all of my colours beautiful and shiny too. There we go. So that Versamark set is just invaluable.
That is just gorgeous. Look at that. Really beautifully done. £21.28 the price. You've got a set of 2 multicoloured petal point ink pads, 584-253. And obviously follow Dawn's tips and ignore mine, especially on that one. Still to come, we've got this. I haven't had a look at this yet, but already more than 100 of you have placed your orders. Beautiful. It's introductory priced at $22.98. You've got Love or Story Time. So 2 paper packs with actually the scrapbook album as well, and die cuts too. What have we got there? 585-253.
I don't know if we have a scrapbook album with it.
Yeah, we
best check that. Yeah.
Is there a scrapbook album with that?
JJ, is there actually a scrapbook album with those paper packs? I didn't think there was.
No, well, we'll find out for you anyway. 585-253. Now, also, we've got these coming up. The 2 boxes of chipboard alphabets and shapes at £22.80. Brand new today. Fewer than 200 of these now in stock, so do be quick if you want to get these. The Love, actually, and I haven't said, we haven't demonstrated, we haven't shown it. Gosh. You know, that's already limited stock, so do be quick if you want that. 585-344, 585-344. Great to have your company this afternoon. We are crafting with Dawn. We've got lots of different ideas, lots of different products. Now, Dawn, you know, there may be 1 or 2 people out there just tuning into QVC for the first time. You are our craft expert, been with us for 12 years.
I've been here for 12 years. I've done 5 or 6 DVDs now and videos. I also write regular for magazines in Crafts Beautiful, paper craft inspirations and scrapbook inspirations. I'm starting with 2. We've had some great articles lately in my weekly as well. So we're all over the place.
You're a bit busy, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got my crafting holiday in Portugal coming up in November, which yesterday Stephen told me there's about 8 spaces left on, but I'm waiting for the booking forms to come in. So that may have gone now. I'm taking 150 people out to Portugal.
Gosh, that'll be
for a
fun.
whole week of crafting. We did it not last year, the year before, and it was fabulous. But we run crafting weekends up in Lancashire. We did the Excel show. I'm hoping to get some more shows this year to get out and meet people. You don't let me out of here very often, Debbie.
No,
That's
I know that is a problem.
Let you out very often.
We don't. We are here for a lot. So lots going on, and that's how she comes to be our queen of craft. Always brings us fantastic sets and fantastic stamps and so on.
Until Debbie comes in.
Yeah, and then I come in and destroy it all. Sorry. Now we've got the Oriental Animal stamps to talk about now. It's a set of 3. 583495, that item number.
Now, these are beautiful images. These are from a company called Rubber Stampede, who are a great company. They're renowned in the States, and we have just some gorgeous images. Now, we've called them Oriental Animal stamps because we've got the dragon and we've got fish. I won't really call fish an animal, it's a mammal, but never mind. We have got the koi carp, and I'm just going to turn him over so he's swimming the right way. There we go. So we've got the koi carp and we've got that beautiful dragon.
Yes.
And also the message, which is Chinese love message.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I'm sure because it says on top of the stamp.
I hope so.
So we've got the Chinese love message. Now, again, they're on maple wood, beautiful cut rubber, grooves in the side of them. Let me show you through a few of the cards that we've created to give you some ideas of what you can do with them.
So is this a real trend at the moment, Oriental in card making?
Is just so popular. It's very much a trend, Debbie, and the images are just fabulous. I mean, here, using red and black classic colours together, they look beautiful. That's red embossing powder on black card there.
That's
here
effective.
we've stamped gold on gold mirror, and that looks lovely too. Down here, we've used green here for something different. Let me just turn this one to the side. We've used green, and we've also sort of smudged over the top of it. So we've used green and gold together. How fabulous does that look? So we've made it look aged, a little bit distressed. Again, just black stays on there, stamping for the background using some of our other Oriental kits, just skidding the ink pad over the surface of the card, that little red ink pad, just skidding it over the top. Black and gold again, looks fabulous for Oriental. Of course, don't forget you could have used the black and gold cardstock.
Yeah, from the flake
flaky
one. I like that flake
for
one.
that, the dark set. And again, here we've stamped. Now, this is an Oriental paper kit coming up very shortly. We've stamped with white embossing powder over the surface of this for something
unusual,
different,
isn't it?
So it's a little bit faded. The distress look is still very much in vogue with card making as well. So very soft distress look over the top of it. Now, that's classic to me.
I love that.
And this is a set that you can make cards for men. Not often, you know, flowers and butterflies.
It's
you
hard,
wouldn't
isn't
do for
it,
men.
to make cards for men?
But this would be perfect for men's cards. So lovely stamp set. As I said, you're there on maplewood, just to show you, grooves in the side, beautifully depth cut of rubber there.
Yeah.
Lovely. Really nice.
It's a fabulous set, £22.50. I was just looking at it, and I was thinking high karate. Remember that aftershave?
I do remember that aftershave.
Granddad used to wear that. 583495. That's when he...
What was that programme as well?
What programme?
The guy who used to walk through the desert and he was a master in
Kung
Fu.
Yeah, he was a Kung Fu. What was it called?
My sister would know.
Grasshopper. Grasshopper it was called, wasn't it?
Say,
Yeah, that's what it reminds us of. Now, we're moving on. We're talking about this. It's the Asian-themed paper rub-ons, ribbon and charms kit. It's £22.33. 585143. Yeah, he used to walk on the rice paper and put his feet in the fire and all that, didn't he?
Walk across fire.
A grasshopper.
Now, I was told that we are out of stock of red. I don't know whether we can just confirm that, because it says red on our screen still.
Absolutely true.
So
sorry, that's wrong detail on the screen. We were out of the red. But we do have the blue and the green. Well, someone's got to. Heaven knows what's going to happen to QVC in the next couple of weeks when you won't be here.
Oh, Amy's going to be here with you. So
Amy, do you know, Amy is Dawn's niece, and she was here last week. She stood in for Dawn, who was a bit under the weather. She was absolutely fabulous. She really did. She did you proud.
And you know, she started working for me I think it's about 3 years ago. And when she first came, she was in the office. She was doing all the paperwork, and she said, "I'm not interested in any of this malarkey. I'm not doing any of it." And she was adamant for a bit. And then I used to see her just peering over my shoulder. "What are you doing?" There. And it started. The bug just pinched her, and she started. And now she loves it. So.
Well, you've trained her up, see, something great. She is super, and she'll be with us for a couple of weeks while Dawn's away. £22.33. 584143. That item number.
Now, I'm just flicking through these. First of all, Debbie, if I can just tell you, these are rub-ons. Yeah. OK, so they're in the kit. You get the selection of rub-ons. OK. You get a set of ribbon. You get some little metal charms, and then you get the papers. So you can see just how beautiful they are. Some of them are shimmer papers, and some of them are plain. So the whole set coordinates. So we've got the green option. And this, I don't try sushi. It's the raw fish thing. Have you had it?
I have had it. It's not my favourite thing, I must admit. It's the idea of it. Yeah.
So this one is quite sushi-based.
Some of it's very spicy. It really gets you, doesn't it? It's that kind of horseradishy thing. Really
I don't know. I don't like the idea of raw fish. I don't like salmon when you have to have that raw. But you can see how lovely that is. And we've got the blue option here. I don't like it. No.
Don't you? I like smoked salmon.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't like it. And then this is lovely. The blue set is gorgeous. We actually have beautiful little brass pewter motifs here. We've got the ribbon again that coordinates. We've got the little fortune cookie inners, little messages there. Perhaps you could read some of those for me.
Oh, yeah. You will embark on a new adventure. Excitement follows wherever you go. The time is right for change. Treasures are where you least expect. Your desires will soon be realised. Mischief loves company.
Mischief just loves company. And just look at those gorgeous papers, really beautiful. Again, a couple of shimmer papers there for you, 12 by 12. Let me show you the cards because we're running out of time. Use them with your Oriental peel-offs. We've used them with some of the...
Come on, Eileen, speak to us. Hi there, Eileen.
Oh, hi.
Hello, sorry to keep you hanging on. What do you think of our...
I'm watching you on the... box. I do apologise.
Eileen, what do you like about the crafting hours on QVC?
The crafting hours on QVC, I probably, like a lot of crafters, we have loads of stuff and don't use it. Watching you gives us the inspiration to go and get it and use it.
Get cracking.
Now, your templates I bought a couple of weeks ago. Excellent.
Oh, good.
Brilliant.
I'm glad you like them.
Do you have larger rectangles?
Which templates were they, Eileen?
They were the ovals, diamonds and rectangles.
OK. No, at the moment, they're the Whispers templates, aren't they?
They are?
They are the Whispers templates. At the moment, they just have those particular ones, Eileen.
Ah, shame.
I will tell them that Eileen wants larger templates.
We will pass on the message, Eileen.
To fit an A4 card.
Yeah, they are so useful though, aren't they?
They are extremely, and
useful.
it does save an awful lot of mistakes.
Yeah, I'm glad you found it.
An awful lot of mistakes.
Oh.
A friend of mine, Olive, recommended your programme to me.
Did she?
She introduced me to crafting, and she phoned me up earlier and said, "Did you realise Dawn Bibby is on?" And I said, "No," and I quickly came down and turned it on.
Well, thank you, Olive.
The metal flake papers look absolutely gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, Eileen.
Yeah.
You will love them.
Yeah, they do look...
Did you get them?
No, I didn't.
Right, OK. Well, the pastel ones have sold out, but we've still got some of the deep tone ones. And
right.
You are absolutely... I'd go for them if I were you, because they are really, really nice.
Yeah, there is so much I would imagine that you could actually do with them.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You are an inspiration. And another thing that I like about your show is you make it fun. It isn't all serious. You do make it fun. You have a laugh and a joke.
Yeah.
And
well,
you're
I have
getting into
presenters,
trouble, young lady, aren't you?
Well, I have presenters who can't even stand up for very long and fall over.
Sorry about that, Eileen.
That's all right. Not a problem.
Nice to see you, Eileen. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
We will do. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye. 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 Lovely lady. 583-143, that item number. £22.33 is the price, and black or green are the options in this. Blue or green? 585-143. We're showing you more in a few moments' time. So do stay tuned to QVC. We are the nation's #1 crafting channel as well as shopping channel.
Here's one of Tuesday's hot picks. Pamper yourself with the Gatineau DefiLift and Melatogenine Anti-Aging Collection. Available for the first time ever on 3 easy payments of only £17.50. Included are 25ml of DefiLift 3D Redefining Serum, DefiLift Resculpting Lift Cream, DefiLift Throat and Décolleté Lift Cream, Melatogenine Future Plus, and Firming Throat Gel. See it in Serious Skincare with Alison Young, Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Let QVC whisk you away on a journey across the globe to explore beautiful gemstones from far-flung places as varied as the Americas, China and Russia. Where else can you experience such variety and choice all in one place? Gems around the world, only on QVC.
Take it home. I'm just talking about my children who just absolutely love crafting. And it keeps them quiet for hours and hours, and it gives me an excuse to get involved as well and you know, make things and
what
do
do they think when you take something new back for them?
They just go, "Ah, Mum, look, all these papers, and this is so pretty," and you know, they get them all out and straight in there, wham. And the thing is with our kits as well, they're so bumper, aren't they? That you can afford to really be very hands-on.
Exactly, but also hopefully our kits are coordinated so that you can get started and get great results as well.
Yeah, my husband even made me a card one time.
Wow.
Even him. Even him, and he's colourblind, so it was just as well everything was coordinated because he couldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, we're going to be talking about this. It's a set of 6 easy mount Japanese-inspired stamps with the acrylic block. QVC priced at £22.51, 585053, that item number. So we're talking again, I mean, we looked at quite a few of the traditional wooden stamps, and we're talking acrylic again here, aren't we? The acrylic block.
Well, this is Easy Mount, and they are really easy to work. That's why it's called Easy Mount as well. You get the acrylic block, and then you have these stamps that self-adhere to, you have to stick them on, of course, to the acrylic block. So you're getting a selection of 6 different stamps. We've got the bamboo. Now, the bamboo is extremely useful.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic stamp to use with all your Oriental, of course. We've then got this beautiful vase. We also have some koi carp, and again, these are a gorgeous image of koi carp. It's one of my favourite, well, it is my favourite koi carp stamp. We've then got these little accent motifs, Oriental motifs. Another little Oriental motif here, and they are so classic.
Yeah, they
classic
are,
Oriental motifs. And then we've got a little bowl with chopsticks.
Oh, I love that one. I think that's my favourite, that one. I like the idea of that.
So you've got all of those wonderful stamps there. Now, it's very simple how they work. As I said, they just cling onto here, OK? So it just sticks directly onto your little block.
And will that kind of stickiness ever wear off?
You can wash it. You can actually wipe it down with just washing up liquid, actually, a fine wash it.
And then it becomes
very
completely
mild.
sticky?
Yeah, completely sticky, and you can put it on there.
Right.
Then I need my ink pads as well, so excuse me, just going to dance over here and get my little ink pads.
Don't get the one that I spoilt earlier.
I'm going to use those in a second too. Let me show you. I want to show you a few of the stamped images first, though, so you can see what we can create. Now, this is actually using that beautiful sushi paper.
Yes.
The last kit, the green paper kit, with one of our distress cards coming up from the next one. That's one our pal has just whipped up in the background. Here again, using that beautiful vase. Now look at that. I think that is beautiful. It's so soft and so beautiful.
Beautiful, and bamboo symbolises so much as well.
What does it symbolise?
Well, it symbolises hope, because bamboo will always it weathers any storm because it's so flexible, and it symbolises the fact that you've got to change, you've got to sort of sway with the wind in order not to break, and it lasts for 1,000 years. And if you go to China, you'll see that it's used. It's very strong. It's used for scaffolding. So I love, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Even in sort of built-up city.
Yeah, that's something I didn't know. And you can see here just how beautiful they are to use in lots of different ways. And I was going to show you how to make a card, but we haven't got time.
Oh, sorry.
Never
Well,
mind.
585053, £22.51 is the price on that. And as Dawn was saying, that Oriental theme is very much a trend in card making. And when you look at those stamps, you can absolutely see why. Okay, so we're moving on now to another set, which we put out here. It's a distressed cards kit with envelopes. That sounds like a helpline, doesn't it? If you're a distressed card, ring this number, 585051. It's £23.21. You've got lots and lots in this distressed kit.
We have, and this is a beautiful kit. Now, we've been using this throughout the hour, and I just want to show you what we intended by calling it distressed. Distressing is a beautiful technique. We had Tim Holtz here a few weeks ago, and Tim shows you how to distress the look of all your paper and cards by using ink pads for direct paper applications. Well, what we've done with this kit, because a lot of people struggle with the distressed look, they like it, but they struggle with it.
Because it's easy to kind of overdo it, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly. So what we've done here, we've done a soft, delicate distressing and shading around the edge of the cards. We've chosen specific colours here that work well together. So we've chosen these gorgeous sort of dark reddish colour, a buff colour, a green colour in here for you as well. And we've added touches of golds in here too. We've used some of the papers coming up in this particular kit, and we've got some etchings. These are what we call the etchings that are ready for you to mat and layer, and we've put some gold card in to accompany it. Here again, we're going back to that previous kit using our Oriental papers, because I actually this was done for a little booklet with Crafts Beautiful, and I did some step-by-step cards, and I put some Oriental in here, so you've got a different theme to work with. So we've used the sushi papers with this distress kit as well, and the Oriental side of it. Use some beautiful different decorative papers. You've also got these sheets of leaves in here that you can cut out. We also have used one with a little aperture, cut an aperture out and put the Oriental behind it. So a really gorgeous look of richness and colour to the kit.
I love that turquoise, actually. And I've never thought of putting turquoise and red together, but it really works well, doesn't it?
It works beautifully. Now, you're getting, first of all, these little message templates that just pop out of here. So you've got best wishes, thank you, with love, good luck, special friend for you. And these are the colours you're getting through here, Debbie. OK, so we've got this like a buttercup colour. We've got the turquoise, we've got this soft green, we've got gold, and we've got this dark sort of rich burgundy.
And that's the theme throughout.
That's the theme throughout. We've then got the little etchings as well. They're like little toppers that pop out. We've got the leaves in the different colours too. Can you see? So the little etching toppers and the leaves in those colours. In your card
that was the one we were just looking at earlier, wasn't it?
Isn't it beautiful? And this is not pre-scored, so you can actually fold it in half, or cut and mat and layer it down. So again, you've got the colours running through there. Then you have got some pre-scored tall cards here. In fact, can you fold that for me? I can't do it one-handed. We've also got the cards that have this Oriental line across the top of them too. Can you see? So you've got the Oriental line. I've so much to show you, I'm running out of time. You've got the little blocks here. And if we can flick through this really fast, we've got them little messages, grandfather, mother, dad, in all those colours there too. Lots of messages. Black card for your matting and layering, gold card for your matting and layering. We've got the leaf card, we've got some cream cards, and we've got vellums. And over here,
there's more. Gosh, we need 2 tables for this kit.
Oval apertures, square apertures. We've got some plain card for matting and layering. More cards and envelopes. It is an incredible value kit.
I love that. I love that turquoise with the the red distressing on it.
And ribbon.
Yeah, and a whole bundle of ribbon too. £23.21, 585051, that item number. £23.21 is the price. You really have got tons in there, and the colours are just so rich and vibrant, and colours that maybe you hadn't thought of putting together either until you first saw them here. So much in there, Dawn.
Oh, just too much, and they are beautiful, beautiful colours.
Now, we're moving on to this two-paper pack set with the scrapbook album and die cuts, £22.98. Has already proved to be really, really popular. 585253, that item number. Now, there is a small album in here. I do believe that do we have one to show you? It's a small album? Well, we'll try and get that for you a little bit later. But let's concentrate on the two themes. We've got love and we've got story time as well.
Okay.
Oh, do you know, love already limited stock before we've even looked?
Now, these are beautiful. Now, can I tell if you do love the basic grey look for your paper and card, you are going to adore this. It is very, very much along those lines. And if I can flick through here, and there's so much for me to get through in such a quick time. You have got 2 sheets of each of those wonderful papers. Now look at this. These are pop-out templates here that you can just take out, Debbie. There's little frames on there too. There's little tags on there.
Quite easily, don't
so they all pop out.
Yeah.
Again, you've got some sheets here. And this is the Itty Bitty album. It's here, see? This is what it is.
Oh!
I haven't had a chance to look at this kit previously. So this all separates up and makes your Itty Bitty album.
So, right, OK,
In fact, there you go.
That's it.
We don't know what we're talking about.
OK.
I don't today, I'm afraid. You
so
can see here, you make this Itty Bitty album.
It really is. It really is an itty bitty thing. OK, that's why you thought there wasn't an album because it's sweet, but it is itty bitty.
It is itty bitty. Yeah. So then now the cardstock, of course, that you're getting. This is a lightweight cardstock. Is dual-sided too. So look at that. You've got both sides on it. So you've got a beautiful pattern on one side, and you've got a plainer colour on the other side.
Why is it important for that to be two-sided?
Well, because then if you're scrapbooking, you can just do 2 pages with one sheet. You can decorate the front and the back and pop it in your album.
Yeah, would that be weighty enough?
Or you can do folding techniques. Yeah, of course it would. Yeah. Or you can do folding techniques. So just look. This is the love note. So that's the first set in our pack.
Yeah.
Let me show you. We've got another one here. Yeah, Debbie. Gosh. You're getting 2 sets in here, and these are gorgeous, rich colours in this one. So this is the Wanted collection. So this is those wonderful greens. Now this would coordinate, of course, with our last distress card kit. Just look at that.
Now, fewer than 2 dozen now remaining on the Love Kit. It's £22.98, and fewer than 100 of the story time. 585253, that item number.
I need to show you more. We can't finish.
We never have enough time, do we?
OK, we've done the scrapbooking pages here, the cards here. Look at this. 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 And here, and then this kit here, Debbie. Quick.
Right. OK. Gosh.
OK, this is the other kit. The colourways from here are fabulous, and we've got some softer colours in here, but really still quite bright and quite bold. The dotty ones, the scratchy lines, the big dots. Again, you've got the Itty Bitty book in here, and this is your other colour palette. So beautiful, beautiful, rich colours. And if I can flick through some of these, I love that. That's lovely.
That is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. Isn't that
beautiful? It's like a kind of vintage
and of course,
wallpaper.
they're all 2-sided, so if we flick a couple over, you can see, there you go, you've got complementary colours on the other side. Look what we've done there, look at that. That's with that particular paper. We made a little dress out of it. We've used them inside our little distress cards. We've stamped with them. That's lovely.
Isn't that pretty?
Putting all the little flowers out. So beautiful combination. This is our Itty Bitty book from this kit. So you're getting 2 Itty Bitty albums in each of the sets. And if I just open that up for you really quickly, put your photos in. Make something for Grandma for Mother's Day. That would be lovely.
That is so sweet, isn't it? £22.98 the price, 585253. That item number, 585253. Sorry, but the love has now gone. It's sad when that happens, when the love's gone. Do we have many of the story time ones? Oh, I'll find out for you in a second. 4 o'clock, we've got Joan Rivers herself in to show off her classics collection of jewellery. 5 o'clock, I've got a QVC selection, but don't let that put you off. And at 6 o'clock, we've got Serious Skincare with Alison Young. So a very packed programming day on QVC. We are obviously live for 17 hours. Now, I was just asking about the story book collection there, and there's only about 50 of those remaining. So you will have to be quick on those.
That's a great price,
gorgeous.
isn't it? They're lovely. lovely.
Okay. Now,
I want to stay here.
Do you want to stay here? Shall I move around?
Okay,
move around like this. Now, we're continuing with the same theme, aren't we? With love or story time. And how are we doing with this one? The love gone.
Love has gone. Oh, do you know what are they like? They're very wicked.
So after the love has gone, we move on to story time.
And we need some scissors, please.
Okay,
I've lost my scissors right down the end. Okay,
now, we
these
are fast
boxes.
approaching limited stock on the story time. There you go.
Okay. These are boxes of die-cut chipboard alphabets. You've also got little tags in here, some
bits
little
of
shapes
jigsaw, aren't they?
They
That's
are
the
like
feel
bits
of
of
them.
jigsaw, but we love them. We love the look of this onto our projects, I have to tell you. You've got little tabs in here that you can stamp on too. So, they coordinate fully with our last two kits, okay?
Right.
So they're fully coordinated. I like the fact that the box opens up at the top and flips back down.
Yeah.
So you can see that is, I'm showing you our love, which we haven't got, unfortunately. So I'll show you the other two colours.
Okay.
So let's move that to one side. And let me show you. I need to get in here to show you.
I was just looking at this one. So this is a way, one of the ways that you've been using it here.
We've put those onto 3D foam there so that they're slightly raised from it. So combining them with the products in our last kit, and just building those up, they give a beautiful professional finishing touch to your projects. So just building them up, it's just lovely. Yeah. It really is lovely. So here we've got these wonderful colours, again, that combines with our other set. So just to take you through here, now this is what I mean, they are double-sided. So you've got the colour on one side and we flip that over. Yeah. We've got another colour. Not that you would necessarily want that unless they were free hanging like a little mobile on something.
That would be pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be really pretty. So you can see all of these combine. In fact, if you just pull that over here for me, Debbie, please, if you don't mind. You see how the colours all combine. So if we pick these up and pop them onto here, you've got a whole coordinated look. So it's going to give you extremely professional finishes.
I love the box as well because that means they're going to be nice and safe and sound in there, aren't they?
Nice and for you to store. So again, you've got the two colourways in there and you can pop them on, and poor Paola's just made these for me and we're not going to get a chance. Oh. Here, look at that. Just mum on there. So it's a nice raised finish. You can actually use sandpaper around them or use ink on them to distress them and make them look a little bit darker or shabbier.
Well, you know, we sold out of the love. The love's gone. We've got story time now only, and that's down to limited stock. 2280 585 344. Can I give you a couple of reminders, actually, if I may? Now, this has been mega, mega, mega popular. Not a bit surprised. It's our spring surprise. It's £40.82. But you've got more than £100 worth of value here. Free postage and packaging, saving £5.95 if you order this before 4 o'clock today. Plus the fact it's on 2 Easy Pay, so split the cost into 2. And if you don't like it, you can send it back. Try it out. Don't like it, send it back. 584606. Also, the Dawn Bibby Design set of 3 floral design rubber stamps at £19.74. 584704, that item number, and they're going to be really useful. They're very pretty, and they are hand-drawn originally by Dawn, so you know they're going to be really good and really clear. 584707, £19.74. Dawn and I still have lots more to come. Still time to call through on 0800 54 44 34 to have a wee chat with Dawn herself.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. Plant out your hanging baskets and containers with the premium quality compressed sphagnum moss. With a reorder just arrived from June and over 27,800 sold, the moss is QVC priced at just £9.98. The high quality of the moss ensures good moisture retention, while natural antibiotic activity reduces the risk of fungus and disease. Order yours in Richard Jackson's Garden, Wednesday at 2 p.m.
I think that our jewelry reflects the look of New York, which is very cosmopolitan, very busy. Every kind of an ethnic group is mixed in here, and it's about women that want to look smart, women that are smart, and I think our jewelry has a tremendous New York pulse to it.
The Joan Rivers Classics Collection on QVC.
There are so many in all these sets, aren't there, Dawn?
Just so many in this particular one, and this is a great little kit to get crafty with.
Okay, so we're talking about these little punches here, little icon punches. £18.64 is the price. Now, 9 pieces in here, Dawn.
9 pieces, and they're really quite pretty. We've got the little triangle. If we run back along there, the triangle, the star, the square, the dolphin, the flower, the swirligig, the snowflake, the diamond, the triangle. I'm not sure about that. Should be there again, and the corner. How many have we got there?
1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah, 1
5,
too many.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There
So
you go.
we just want one triangle. Okay.
And then you
shall I just put that in my handbag? I mean, shall I just give that to someone to put back in stock?
No, I'll use it, thank you very much. And then we've got this little handle. Now, the handle has 2 prongs on the bottom of it. She's ever so naughty, you know. The handle has 2 prongs on the bottom. And if you look at these punches, they have 2 little ledges at the bottom of them, okay? So the idea is that you just slot them into here, you see? So they fit, they sit onto those prongs. If I pull that out again, you see how that just sits in, and you just push it down, and then you hold this and push like this. So instead of actually trying to put your thumb onto here and press down onto it, which a lot of people, if they've got problems with arthritis, can't do.
And that could be quite fiddly, especially if you're doing lots and lots and lots.
Yeah, for sure. But you've got the leverage now of working with the handle, so you've got a wider grip onto it. So if I take this now, and I'm going to go, and we have got in stock these self-adhesive peel-off sheets. And what we can do is just punch out of here all the different shapes. And you can see they just punch out really smooth and clean. So if you did this in a really nice, neat straight line, you could use the negative and the positive. And then we've got our little shapes here that are self-adhesive.
So you created your own stickers there, haven't you?
We've created our own stickers. So it's really quite simple, she says, getting the backing off it. And then we can stick those wherever we want to stick them, okay?
So you could use these, can you use these on card, or does it have to be paper?
I would have a go, have a practice. Paper is what punches are intended for, but some lightweight cards it's fine on too.
Yeah.
So this is a pearl paper that I'm using now, that's fine. So if I pull that out, I'm going to swap it for my little triangle. Let's do that one again, just slot that in, like so. And then just slit the paper. You see where the paper's going in this little gap here. So we've got a little gap here that our paper just pops into, ready for us to punch. If at any time it does actually jam, then you can whack it on the table, and that will punch that. The punch will actually lift back up.
And that's a technical crafting term.
It's a technical whack it on the table. Whack it on the table. So they're just interchangeable and really quite easy to use.
Just looking at that, and it makes me really understand why crafters never ever throw anything away, because any little bits of card or you know, the lightweight card or papers can be turned into something really beautiful by just using these stamps.
I mean, I'm collating these and I'm going to make a little card with it in just a second over here. But you can have a little go if you like. Well, you're having a go. Let me show you some of the finished card samples, so you can get an idea of how you can use your punches. So here we've used holographic paper and just done little stars, pop them on. The little dolphins, they're very sweet actually. Just look at the little dolphins there, jumping. And I've ripped and torn some blue shades of paper and then put the dolphins jumping. And you see just how pretty they are in the holographic paper. Really nice.
Oh, I love doing this, Dawn.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's so easy, isn't it?
It's very easy, and you're using one of the textured papers there, one of the opalescent papers.
So, and then you've got, it's almost like making your own confetti, which you can use. And
you could use them for confetti, actually. If you had a party, you could decorate your table, punch loads of stars out, scatter them over the table as well, put them in prezzies. Or shaker cards if you're using one of the heavier cards. As I said, just test your card, and if it jams, then actually release it, or bang it on the table, release it,
give it a good old whack.
The other way around.
That one. Okay.
Okay, so just to show you a few more, we've used here the little star punch and punch in a two-tone card, punch on the front, and then we've got the design at the back there. Now, these are the little flowers that we popped out. Here are the little squares. Try and make a little mosaic with it. Makes a nice, pretty little border for you. Now, this is a little corner punch. You can see the corner punch. You can use the negative and the positive of that.
While we're chatting, should we have while we're looking at those, should we have a little chat with Susan from Cornwall? Hi, Susan.
Hi, how are you?
We're great, thank you very much. What have you been enjoying about the show?
Well, everything as usual, and I've treated myself to some distressed papers, you know, the cards again, which are wonderful.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I watched the programme, Dawn, that you had with Tim Holt.
Oh, did you?
Oh, amazing man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Very clever. Dawn, can I ask, please, do you happen to know if you've got a Japanese paper punch in stock?
We
The hole
haven't.
punch, you know, the round hole puncher.
Sorry, say that again for me.
The round hole punch, the Japanese paper punch that makes holes.
No, we haven't.
Okay.
We haven't. I know what you mean,
sorry,
but we
Susan,
haven't
we
got it
don't-
here
yeah.
at QVC.
Okay, sorry, Dawn. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I thought first of all you would just ask for a Japanese punch, and that's why I was getting confused. But there is the hole punching one. No, we haven't. It's fabulous, apparently.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one, so I assumed it maybe you, since you'd know, where I might find one.
No, I will see. I will try and find that out for you. I'll try and find out as soon as I can.
Lovely, thank you very much
bring that
indeed.
news to you.
But thanks for all you do for us and all the things you bring to us through QVC. I think it's amazing. I've been listening to you since you started, day one, and the things I've seen you produce, amazing, absolutely amazing.
Fabulous, aren't they? Do you get a lot of inspiration?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I make cards now and small gift boxes and things, and it's all because of you. And I sell them at craft fairs sometimes, and I basically everything I do now is because I've watched your programmes and taken inspiration from all the things you do.
Oh, that's so nice.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Susan. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you both very much. You take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It must be a nice feeling when you know someone started doing
It's
crafting.
nice because Susan's been with me for 12 years. Yeah, that's lovely too.
£18.64 the price on this 9-piece interchangeable icon punch kit with the punch tool, and you've got all of those designs in there. So you've got stars and dolphins and swirly bits and flowers. 581797. As I say, is the item number. Now, moving on to this pack of 44 multicoloured self-adhesive sheets at £17.11. 583511. The item number there.
Now then, these are, like, you know, peel-off stickers?
Yeah.
They are basically a sheet of peel-off sticker that's got no peel-offs on it.
OK, so that's what we were just using with the little punch there.
Self-adhesive sheets. They're just a sheet of self-adhesive, like a shiny material, OK? So we've got loads of different colours. We've got blue. We also have yellow. We've got green, red, black, pink, a pale blue.
Oh, that's nice.
An orange, a white, and of course we have gold and silver. You've got to have gold and silver.
You must, yeah.
You have to have gold and silver. So you're getting 4 sheets in each of these packs. Okay,
Yeah.
in each of those packs. Now you can use them in lots of different ways, as we've been doing. If we take, where did most of the silver one go?
There we are.
This one here, thank you. And just punch out my little stars, and then we can stick them directly onto the card. So we can punch out the stars there.
Yep.
Actually, you can punch a few
Do you want some
for
more?
me.
OK.
And we can also use them just as self-adhesive borders, so we can cut strips down. But it means that you can make your own little motifs and have them match into your borders. It works great with the quick cuts. With die cutting machines, it's a fabulous way to work, because then you don't have to do any sticking.
Yeah.
You can also use them with your
You need
little
a
hand
holiday.
punches. I need a holiday. I'm going on holiday, thank goodness. So, can't wait.
It's nice.
you know.
Well, you work hard, and it's good to take a break now and then, isn't it?
It is. It is. It'd be lovely. Can't wait.
Is there a tip to peeling these
It's
little
just
things
having
off?
a good nail.
Right.
And not doing this like I've done, just letting it stick down.
Sometimes
So
you
having
have
a
one
good
nail that
or
really
using
is-
your pokey tool or something like that. So I'm using the sticky sheets and just cutting strips of them to put on the background of my card as well. Are you struggling there?
I've got that.
You've got that,
Yep.
okay.
Do you want one
And
of
then
mine?
I'm going to put, you can help me decorate it. I'm just going to do some little bands of colour.
Okay.
Like
Oh, that's
so.
fab effect, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. Finer one, I've got a finer black one, yeah. Helps
Oh,
me
I'm getting the
stick it
hang of
down.
this now.
Getting them off now?
Yeah.
It's just getting the knack, isn't it,
Yeah,
I guess?
I think so.
Put that there, move that across, and then we can decorate with our stars. Come on, then.
Okay.
A nice starry effect.
Where
on
do you want
there.
them?
Strategically placed by Debbie. This is Debbie's designs.
Da-da. Da-da.
I think a few more dotted round
Right,
here,
okay.
don't you?
Okay.
Get them off the backing. So you've got all of these sheets. You just cut into them, cut your own designs, punch into them.
They're lovely.
You can use them with your paper trimmers as well.
I was thinking that blue would go so well, with the dolphin little
Yeah, that'd be perfect,
cutter.
yeah. Let me show you some of the finish samples
Isn't that
while Debbie's
lovely?
finishing her card. A little masterpiece coming together nicely.
Do you like this one? Would this be
That's
for your
beautiful.
birthday?
That's beautiful, yeah. Now here we've used them for matting and layering behind our little quilled cat. Here we've used them for the mat. It's the gold mirror cards behind it, then the plain gold and the red onto there. Cutting with the Quick Cuts machine. Again, that's with the Quick Cuts there. Quick Cut star on that one. Quick Cuts again, we've got busy with Quick Cuts here. And you can see just how beautiful they are. The fine detail, if you're using a Quick Cuts or a puncher of any sort, the fine detail is lovely. And of course, our little Christmas trees. How are we doing with our star?
We're doing quite, we're almost a galaxy.
We were in the car the other night and there was a lunar eclipse, wasn't there? Did you see the...
Yes, yeah, well, it's about 10 o'clock on Saturday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite late at night. And JJ was saying, look, there's the three sisters. He was showing me the whole galaxy and all these different... I couldn't see them. No. I had my glasses on. I couldn't see them.
I was trying to be all romantic and you're going, I can't see them.
Well, you've got the reflection on the window, haven't you? You've got the car window and I'm looking out, trying to see it. The reflection, I had my glasses on because I was tired. It was when we were going home on Saturday night.
I know. I was at a party,
and
actually,
it's
that
beautiful.
time.
He said, you don't often see this, you know. I said, I've seen it a few times in my life.
God, you're cynical. You're getting cynical.
It's beautiful. I did have a quick look, but I couldn't see that well.
Yeah, oh, love. Now, it's £17.17 and 11 pence, actually, is the price on this pack of A4 multicoloured self-adhesive sheets, 583511. So it's not A4, it's 44, pack of 44.
So did you say A4?
I haven't got my glasses on, can't you? JJ would be saying to me, look at the three sisters, and I'd be going, well, I can see one.
I was saying I can't see them at all. He said you can see them better in South Africa. That's what he said to me.
Oh, so you want to go back there now? Now, we're talking about a little bit earlier on, the board, the quilling. Quilling. Now, I don't know much about quilling, so please enlighten me.
Well, I don't know a great deal about quilling either.
Oh, heaven help us then if you don't know.
No, I know enough to get us by. Now, quilling is something, I have to say, these are the effects that you can create with quill. I will confess I'm not an expert at quilling. I have a little play with it and create some nice little results. And if you are really into quilling, then you can create fantastic results with it. And you can see here, now, this is a perfect starter kit for you because it does come with step-by-step instructions and it comes with a little quilling board as well. So you can see here just how pretty the results are. So it's all about paper and twisting and rolling the paper to create...
Coils, aren't they?
The little coils of paper.
Do you know what? It's almost like filigree, but done in paper. You know, that's a technique in jewellery.
Yeah. It is. I'm glad you told me that. You can see here, my dad would have known. My dad was a jeweller.
Was he really?
He was a jeweller, yeah. You can see here just how gorgeous they are. So you can create really beautiful works of art and create something quite special. And one of my girls back at the shop, she is our expert in quilling, so Anne does all these samples for us and she absolutely loves it. And it is very simple. It's just practice makes perfect.
Oh, that's so nice.
Making little baubles for your Christmas trees here too, and of course making some larger flowers, and it is all to do just with the paper and how you roll the paper. Now the quilling board that you get with this starter kit makes it perfect, and I have to say at £13.77 this is an unbelievable price to get you started at a brand new craft with instructions, with the board and with the tools for you to really have a go and not spending a great deal of money. Okay, so then what you're getting here, this is your quilling board. Now, the quilling board has the little circles cut in it, and they are... So when you've rolled your paper, you pop them in here, and it will keep them at that size. So if you want uniform sizes of circles, that's really going to help you.
It's almost a... Well, not a mould, but, that type of thing,
in a way,
isn't it?
yeah. It's just going to set the sizes for you and help you to achieve some symmetry, really. You've then got this wonderful little tool here, this needle tool, which you can use, again, for wrapping your paper around. But this is the tool that I prefer, because, again, I'm not that expert at this particular technique, but this one will help you. This is a little slotted quilling tool, okay? So we've got the quilling needle and we've got the slotted tool. In here also...
And you get them both in the set.
You're getting them both in the set. You're also getting the adhesive, you're getting some quilling papers to get you started, so this is a PVA globe. You're getting a ruler again, so if you want perfection, you can measure perfection, and you're getting a selection of papers or cardstock to get you started too. Okay, you are getting this little instruction sheet, from what I recall, and this takes you through the basic instructions and the different like a tight circle, a loose circle, a teardrop, a shaped teardrop, a marquise, half circle, and shows them and explains to you briefly what you can achieve. So this is a perfect kit for you. If you're thinking of having a go, don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get this set, have a go with it, and if you love it, then you can go on to more advanced books or kits, okay? Turn this around, and again, you've got some of the layouts for the papers, and then here it tells you how to create those layouts. So it will say to you here, the lavender flowers, and it tells you to take your paper and cut it to 5 inches approximately, I think. That's what that one says. And 1 to 2 inches, there you go. So this tells you the different sizes. So, for example, we take our paper, and with the slotted tool, Debbie, can you see really finely, I don't know how close we can get to this, can you see there's a little split in the slotted tool, yeah? So if I take my paper, what I need to do is put it into the little slotted tool. So just slot it in there. Yeah. It doesn't want to go for me. Slot it right down, can you see? So it's slotted in. And I want to bring it as close as I can to the edge. And then I want to twist it. So we're twisting and we're starting off our little quilled shape. So we're twisting that round. And now I'm going to put my fingers, I want you to see that start. So I'm going to put my fingers around to support it now. And just keep,
you can do it more quickly now,
rolling. So I can do it quicker, so you can see. We just keep going, using your fingers to actually tighten that little roll. And you just keep going around until you've done whatever length you're doing. I haven't selected anything specific for this, so I'm just going to keep going. Now, when I have finished, when I've decided I've finished, tear the paper. It's far better, a little tip from a lady expert, to tear the paper off. If I had read the instructions, that would have helped. And then we need to pull this out of here, okay? Yeah. And now, if I release this on my hand, can you see? Yes. It starts to open. Now, this is where we can go to our board and pop it in the board. And depending on what size of space we want, we can put it in there and just wiggle it ever so slightly, and it's going to set to that size for us.
That's fab. Do you know, 400 of these have been snapped up already. £13.77, 583 582, that item number.
What we're then going to do is take a little bit of our PVA glue, okay, and just because I don't want to open the bottle right now, and it's sealed as well, if I just pop a little dab of PVA glue at the side, press the paper down, that will hold it. Now, what I can now do is form my shape. So say I want to make a teardrop, so I squeeze at one side, and you see I've either got, you need to stick it first, but you've either got our teardrop or we've got our petal of a flower. What we can also do then is squeeze the other side, and then we have our little diamonds, you see? So just from where you squeeze the corners of what you've wrapped, you're going to get all the different shapes. We can also make them into little hearts by pushing the top. So just so many.
It's one basic technique, but so many shapes. Fabulous.
Certainly is, and many, many options with it. Just
and
to get
full instructions too, so if it's something you want to have a little go at, go for it. £13.77, only a couple of hundred remaining now, 583 582, that item number. Going to give you a quick review of what we've been looking at in this hour. We started off with the essential pack of 6 sticky dots, the assorted tapes there. £11.55 is the price. They should sell at £3.45 each. You've also got the eraser there too, 582 412. If you want this delivered to you every 60 days, you can have it. Different item number, 583 808. And the Dawn Babies Design Summer Surprise is Spring Surprise, fast approaching limited stock, £40.82, 2 easy pays of £20.41. The Messages set of 3 floral design stamps, 1974 584 704. Versamark kit with the ink pad, the marker and the embossing powders, £15.41, brand new today, 585 161, that item number. The set of 4 butterfly hearts and dragonfly rubber stamps, £21.28, 584 705. Set of 36 impressed dual markers in bright colours, £36.15, 584 171. A set of 2 self-cling oriental stamps, £22.83, 585 041. The embossed metal flake cards are £15.15. The pastel have gone. We've got the deep tones, 583 806. A set of 2 multicoloured petal point ink pads, £21.28, 584 253. Set of 3 oriental animal stamps, £21. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, £22 rather than 51 pence, 583 495, that item number. And the Asian-themed paper rub-ons, ribbon and charms kit is £22.33, 585 143. And the Easy Mount Japanese-inspired certified stamps, 22.51, 585053. The distress cards kit with the envelopes, £23.21, 585051. And 2 paper packs with the tiny itty bitty album, 22.98, 585253. The alphabet and shapes, £22.80, 585344. And then the interchangeable punches are 18.64, 584797. Pack of 44 sheets at 17.11. The self-adhesive ones, 583511. And we finished with quilling. That set is £13.77, 583582. That item number. Well, Dawn's going to be going off and having a wee break. It's great to have you in the studio. Now, lots and lots of people very fond of Leonie, who is often in the studio with us and wanting to have news on her situation.
I know, and it's been a very sad week for us all here at QVC and for my company. Leonie did have her little baby a week ago on Sunday. Baby Jacob, unfortunately, he was born with complications, very, very poorly, and he was put on life support. They did have to make a decision on Friday to take the life support away, and he passed away in Nikki and Leonie's arms, and it's been very sad for all of us. She just wants to thank all of you for all your support, all your good wishes, all already texts and phone calls that have been coming through. If you would like to find out a little bit more about the situation and a message from Leonie, then please do go onto my website. It's www.topazcrafts.co.uk. But just thank you all so much. It's very sad, and they're coping as best they can.
It is very, very sad, and I know Leonie really does appreciate all the good wishes that everybody has been sending, and we do all hold her very dear in our hearts, and we're all thinking of her.
A few of Tuesday's highlights. Get the experts' advice as well as a fantastic range of premier products in Serious Skincare with Alison Young at 6 p.m. Then the mysteries of the East are captured in our beautiful range of colours of jade at 7 p.m. And make sure your home is spick and span with a few of our clever cleaning solutions at 8 p.m. Get a helping hand this Tuesday only with QVC.
Television chef Sylvena Rowe is bringing her distinctive style of home cooking to QVC. We're supplying the freshest foods and finest ingredients from the likes of Baclue and Blikers, and Sylvena is supplying some great ideas to liven up your mealtimes. With mouth-watering handmade savoury pies from the Pie Minister Company and delicious desserts from New Forest Patisseries, join Sylvena in the kitchen for fine foods with Sylvena Rowe.
Hi, I'm Charlie Brooke. I'll be joining you later on, but first take a look at the shows coming up today on QVC.
I've just made a new home.
I just was going to say that you have multiple piercings now, Joan, without ever intending to. The inimitable Joan Rivers, of course, with us for this first hour. We've got 3 shows lined up over the next 2 days, but it is my very great pleasure to be sharing the first one with Joan, of course, flying right straight back from the Oscars. You were at the Oscars.
Yes, I was at the Oscars.
You've been doing all sorts as well, haven't you?
Everybody
very busy.
and lots of gossip to talk about.
Some horrendous gowns that you spotted on the
But
couch.
some gorgeous gowns. Some gowns you just go, oh, wow.
And some jewellery to die for.
And jewellery to die for, but mine looks just as good, and we're not paying hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds for it.
Absolutely.
So pick a finger. And this is broken, but look which finger
I was just
it
going
is.
to say, that was well positioned.
This is a bad finger to break.
Well, having offended all and sundry, we should really move on really now.
Reaching for free something somewhere, and my nail came off.
Oh, God.
So cheesy.
Never mind. You should draw a face on it or something and then wave to your grandson. That'd be cool. Of course, it's the Classics collection. In fact, as Joan says, 17 years ago this was launched with QVC. Untold success. So many of us looking absolutely fabulous because we're draped in this beautiful jewellery that, as Joan says, has the look of real. So let's have a quick look through, because this is a fabulous hour. We've got new jewellery, we've got back in stock, We've got what I'm wearing around my neck, which is just fabulous. Look at this. For all those of you, and there are many thousands of you that collect Jones eggs. It doesn't sound quite right.
It doesn't sound right. That's Fabergé eggs, and that's the first thing we started with 17 years ago. And how gorgeous is that, right out of the Fabergé book.
Absolutely beautiful.
So
this is one, wasn't it, that your late husband bought, actually,
yes,
for you,
my
wasn't
husband
it?
bought me on our honeymoon, and he still liked me.
The day after, not so sure. Yeah. This one, actually, that is the double length of chain, and I've doubled that up so you can actually see this fantastic pendant whilst I'm wearing it. 3350, 333, 253. Just look at this.
Oh,
Isn't this stunning? And it moves, look, because you all love to have the articulation, the movement there with the jewellery. And this, the colours of this.
That's the turquoise, but that's the old Victorian coloured turquoise, which is so beautiful. And then we've done it with the gorgeous greens, the pale greens, the peridots, and the little pearls in there. It's absolutely, it's ravishing. And I wish I could say I designed it. I didn't. I just took it right from the Fabergé
This
book.
goes a long way back, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. Our Russian Romance swag brooch there, back in stock. It sold out, in fact, the last time I believe we had it in stock was in October with 3 easy payments of $14.25. It could not be simpler to add something fabulously classic to your collection when it comes to fashion jewellery. Now, Debbie is with us as well.
Hello,
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie.
Look how gorgeous.
Hello, I'm
If you
so
think she's
excited.
gorgeous, Joan, you want to see her husband.
Oh, yes.
To die for.
Ugly, huh?
Oh, yeah, really.
Yeah.
One on each arm, you'll be made for life. Fantastic.
But Debbie is carrying not the bag, she is carrying our Zodiac. Hold it up, Deb, so they can see it.
There you are.
There's our Zodiac purse charm. We have them for everybody, and you can wear them on the outside of a bag, which is so chic. You can wear them as, I use mine as key rings. They're just amazing, and they're Zodiac.
They are beautiful. You hang those, in fact, off the belt you might have on your jeans. Looks terrific as well. And it makes it something personal to you. That's a great price. They are a weighty charm, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They look fantastic and look real gold, you can see there. So great one to go
As I said,
for.
I use it to do a zipper on my bag. You can
Yeah,
just
that's
hang
because some
them.
of those are really small, aren't they, the zippers?
Yeah,
so
you can't find them. And
You can
all
lose
that.
another nail, Joan, doing that.
Oh, tell me.
333 251 £20 and new today. Now, the little bracelet, in fact, that I showed you a wee bit earlier on, we had our beauty show. It is one of a collection, in fact, of the pastel ladybug bracelets. You'll know those beautiful crimson colour ladybugs, one of which we will have on every single option here. We have now opened the range up so that Joan is giving us the blue, the pink and the white in these fabulous bracelets, 7.5 inches on the line. We already have got queues on the phone lines for these.
Good.
$14.95. They're beautiful.
Look of real. The ladybug is the ladybird, as you call it in the UK. I love that we did them in different colors, and we're presenting these in the turquoise, in that wonderful pink, and then in white. So good. I wear 3.
Yeah.
I put all,
Well, and you can
I own
line
the
them all
company,
up.
so I can afford